Kwaba and Friday, Bojaye. Na as a feel that do say I am a DJ. A cornea kakodia home kakra na boamanema kwedi ama good evening 7 here live on Fakye TV, Fakye Sport. Ejama konsise no number boy dia pansimano eduanum ana simano eduanan enum monfancheme tisa prepe ni siete ya kasi e transe ya tumadi bi edi ni bia no wadwenche no ho hia ye pa dino ya na wabomode na odi aba okot time video no so a Fakye TV na wabomode a follow ye ho wa like wa share wa comment e no so echi no na just on your WhatsApp line no 0207543637 0207543637 lutari abekwa manone na ye didi nkomo ni adia but ne news bi o me interest umpa na de tiere ze ya boba asasi so de bia me catch e na we obi a o qualify so we bim nation ni a ya na e wo so ogitum na ama wani je na nza nkomo ya me didi e mranti mi nu ye wo etime nsa benkum so nim komokro ba wa wo fie no be break kakra abi za wo no qualify under bim nation and now wise
Bimulation area or hina wise and area.
Qualify will be man as all wiser. Oh, wiser. Trona would be simple wiser. Mene you kasai wa
Gazai. Tribuna mention coming simple wiser. As a day kasai wa Gazai. Simple wiser. So beam phonibia. Wiser.
Beam phonibia. One dear me komodo rabibiano. Yes, we beam phone.
No, but naturally. Me stone boy SMT. I think that I might be a
I don't know. I thought that you said in community. But open so ya now. Me say oh you wiser now.
Oh you wiser. Me support to beam. That's a woman beam that. Me support to beam. That's all. Oh Habiba.
I me say me madu komo. I just feel like so dia.
Komo pen where beam. Komo pen where dia.
Abi be wiser there say kan ya be kid up of Fakye kawaje fe. Abi be that wiser.
Abi don't be wiser.
Abi crap pangu.
Abi the special one. That's a my we beam. Nowhere to be found. We beam.
We beam. Oba switchiri
pesi. Na wa switch chama pose.
Ya wo we be the audio no create mama o prepare for na wa. Enti we abase ya la ye we le adia. Di reckon na de na amame nas mesro bia involve was ankomo wi me ma hwede everybody receive people allow why sir
and also no
o me fie de ade anyame amfa nkame
beam no 7
and afi titola na anyame amfa nkame me fie de
what is
ade ba ko anyame amfa nkame me no what is as if akwa bi se na nkopezo ye professional footballer ba na bi ni so
the bema so
the those days
anti beam ne
o ma ko beam ne Jakarta mo
na why is okay a community why is about show how you beam o say why is about how you beam for sure Mr. and pajama na until but
last time I did nkomo me na be fia lo beam for lo apa
udi nkomo ne ko no ya wo o say na na uni meyere uni meyere
so ya na ura fi so o papa she na ya ya na ura fi ala ze kogu ya na bu ura fi so o papa she na ya ba se bi si se ya me ne ba frame bi
e do kre
e di se o ada bi bu pa se mi ti ba ko school kra na me hu broni abi hu ana so tara ba ti ale cha be
sisia na mama okwai me ne akusu akuya Japan afro sisia ka se Papa she now ni use alo Habib ne get no ho
no sisia de me ni bisa written lesson odi obi a wo be call official na ye de e call lies bi ni ade oh but
you ya be
mimi sisia no me nim se sisia ya wo ni obi a se o wa ma no so ba me nim se awaiting for ye de e wo ho mu wo let's awaiting je bi a na ade o matu o bi mu pushi ba na ampeso be de
say you now
ba no cry ye wo say
what you go on na fe pa o if free till in a bread me come be free efe
Lutana bibi aboko de
nyame atom bra kwakuru
na wo bi ma na wo waisa
asie ne se
we di no wadi
o da mi
ya na ozo football
okay me nye nwi adwuma dade nye nwi adwuma
na wadan fuzi e friend say
seku ni akite
e na ose ne how ne say
wose na nke nani swadi nso obe footballer
oh okay
na wo sha sie no na obobo na nyame adom wonya eye team big boy on sa footballer footballers no right after match omukobra washroom no omo nyina ko jira say student no mu dware na on se ono ba bi ofi no eba se ye twa obema omo de ne taba circumcision ni bia and you can you come come into on send the you twa e ma no ekomu aha nti you twa ma no ko ekomu pa
na se ko di decrease ade ne size
nti ama ade na aye ketwa na ketwa na ye no na wose ama oya na ofere aha na ombo game wie na o dware na player ba ko ba player no hwe ne sana Adena why ni ya tiny sir on the science you cut tiny let's add the
smallest particle
it was adena why the ya tiny sir it was say akwan kasa o dware one o je dware when try na o si ni trase enu pie o fere ye pa if no is there be nipa dom ade a obeya oni nipa be share wash mo be we be ma de
no na mani jai bo
na mani jai
o shen serosi gina wona se kasa
wa de be ma pa na ma mo na ntoto ade ni
say ikwa bi ofi
o ma ha no
yes
o be ma gramu se die ozo ofi Senegal
yeah
Senegal so de bi de o mo fa je hwe o
tiny dear
Senegal de edu no obi ma na o waisa
ene de he a
say o ka tiny asem na me bisa
na say me ka tiny man ka bi
waisa ne chere tiny waisa ne chere tiny
why san chere tiny na say ne be ma so
na bim ne chere
ana kwaku e so ma me gina sa
da bi me nka say you say minimum
okay ende me minimum
bia
enti me de na de bia
o la o de lo say we o me di o de lo nko ma
ko di nko ma no wa
nti putimi ne me yire edi san ko mo nyina
na bi
sa ba bia wa kan ko du no Put me from me. Can we hear this sound? Oh, yeah, overboard. I'm saying to me, Samuel. Yeah, wouldn't send to me Samuel.
What after him fee? Oh,
yeah, Sababa. And you had that visa.
Found question, baby. My answer for her.
Never double visa. Come on.
Now,
be last time I call. You call back casino. You could die with Sulu Lebo and be who ye.
Oguna. Somebody picture me send you home. We Champions League in Baku BCU. Yeah, my hope is that episode. Somebody did send you over.
Oh, the mama cake cobra.
Cake
Friday.
I'm saying about Southern System. You know, I am
to see atom crown.
Atom cobra. We are there.
No, we saw. Aye. On moving, dear Congo.
That be also in France.
About so
much. In France, nobody.
I didn't know who. Don't Pro Max. And your mom was almost not to swallow.
I thought that you did at the end.
Are you going to check away? Pro Max.
Yes, we did
Mandingo. I last at follow. Mandingo. Who do you want? Abrofo Kantata. Oh, nim kanija.
Minim.
Hey, na mo dem in terms is we na mo dem. Kanija. Ya nim kanija so abeti ni aya.
Minim we. I go no. Obi aso mbe so be korasa.
I was star boy so twa me atuma. I was a star boy. NGFM.
Star boy. Me tina se bia no credit. So no conform.
I look for baby a star boy. Look kwa la conform wala ya broki ha.
When you conform suma broki ha.
Oye na we di mu ko wara na don bu jan say Toronto there you rush na na say they want say na kwaku he pa we that TV.
Yeah.
We are talking about Bobo.
Yeah.
What's up, man? So no.
Yeah. Now Bobo, yeah, the way you can. So I say, can Star Boy are 70 years and get wow.
I want to say,
mustn't central for you, man.
Yeah. Kura mama you know I say me buy na na dodon bu say what dey cause
I you comfort babia oba ye na na hema okwa okura no ye hwe chi no oba bia oso be fanboy mu famase fanboy no ko didi e ko no bia sakofa fanboy ko nane gu
na nkofo ni say Star Boy
na Star Boy say o pesa o ne komfo ni sumai da na mo sumai broken heart
and easy
bra on Star Boy they say they tell when you and Central Sports presentation one of the finest foreign news presenters
Star Boy
was said they on pay jam sumai broken heart
ya to turn money na se be ware o
abi Star Boy wadura chiro
abrabo how do they I say what tra and from pio to mama ke kwa kuna ni busa o people no we mumwa me Ultra Manchester United midfielders o maba open all-time best midfielders Bruno Fernandes will be real.
Yeah.
Sir, Ultra Rangex no.
Yeah, honey or trophies.
Ultra Rangex no post scores more. Post scores say Ultra
all time mentia say top 10 and I say they are top 8.
If you are open, me fan say top 3, top 4.
Ram.
What's the top 3? You fan say top 3.
Don't count.
Post scores one, post scores for Rangex for David Beckham. And no e bi mo aba. What's the wedding?
Yeah, Rocky
because on Nick trophies.
And one I there be
but in terms of goals and assists, and Kobe beat
the
impact on the team. Kobe beat but on the trophies. But trophies name can on my then here. Germany is difficult. On the trophies. They be hard. But Bob Brown United.
Yeah.
Bro,
to aso na enko na
na 2 year bim na wise.
Oh, me dezo.
Wise.
Why?
Ni busam so ye bim na wise.
Be mate. Me da me say me fie.
Okay, we dey
adi mienu na nyame afo ndi aboro.
Tintin.
We
dey omo ma so nyina bi di mu adan.
Tintin ye ni.
Ko ka se bi kire me. Wose se wo no obi hia na de kyene nipa na anya aduane ameda wase a no punyayefo ayam paso obi a oni be hia obi a de cha de chance ba so
Starboy say me offering me men can I say Uzi.
Rita yo te a ojo pala.
I want to dey
ya do guni ne ya.
Ya oni na ho ka be.
Ke ya ko ya.
But that's the process. So now you're breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Now you're jajajamu yompo. I want to say more. No, my shots are AFCON. If you don't want that, me breaking it down. If you say Senegal, we are the reigning champions. NRJ Edia Somana so me ba na man for Senegal. Asama met sama saka puma na man jam. Except better na man koto. Except for me pa and try so bomber for as a final bus one year or so go say 1-1 as set will say a top plus na say call on clubs akusaka mamla min Camara me patro ben pod my AS Roma na on so na right van ayekama also Roma de Senegal Roma as AFCON Morocco na ben so touch it down na Roma no kwani nyame football so nante we and ya dem fair e na say Ash Town nante gagai kakra na wa denten so koto na wa kunko so primary na utwa Lamine Camara on so Roma Monaco or Rama Biaso Yekama now Roma West Ham United by a friend Malik Diouf and we Al-Haji Malik Diouf the patron also buying on or man God of Anna or Muakamono Senegal Masada Beda Bay and a Black Stars empathy and say a passeya or Mutomino flag me dear him while burning some if so Roma West Ham United Norma debut at a champion Africa I'm God of Anna Wakamono I'm a Biasu etwi a judge Nano Edeba Mami Papagai on every more viral I'm a no I'm to same people by was here so Bofana na ushogo na uja uju dinsa was no Roma Senegal and the fans right na double na triple was one of baby amrafo obia fra anyawa anka Senegal yentimi anje trophy way was the fans na was too much yente pape gay
a la pelota 1, 2, 3 toques y veo que Hakimi vienes hago una toques para que Hakimi no puede venir y ¡pam! Gol. Entonces estaba mi
eno ensema wadi tu gachechire mu atemaye na me pacho mamenye etan enwaneri na so wi afa video no to so mame already diamond except wa join Olympic pacho say na Olympic say na wa join no alone and World Cup amana no ada Mikel Arteta epechem kansempe esa kwadan wotwa Roberto Di Zerbi opanyin no were one of the courageous managers no ebi entel ma boy no ekowram wo ha ne quality no epetima boane pa do twa kwadan talent ekura na enukwan se wotena bench onya limited playing time Arsenal until I'm not comparing Olympic say now no officially of the video number no a confirmation I'm the piama wa me ka say you want to mama no we are now jama sa jama for mama juma Real Madrid eso emamo ninya so Roma Real Madrid Alvaro Arbeloa waton safre 18-year-old Diego Aguado musa kodawe otimi boss a center back what team sample as a left back we can game on against Villarreal Jefferson Alvaro Arbeloa Diego Aguado omra na ombeka squad no na omuntim rom na bia so enya kama emfa emaye na no Alvaro Arbeloa Sanfre by now you Castero on Villarreal game on Manfred no whole game Castero omra na omba twana bia so enya kama na Real Madrid squad Portugal list against Villarreal na Roma goalkeeper Courtois Lunen Sergio Mestre and Roma defenders the Daniel Danny Kavaya MON-FRI no David Alaba ono so Raul Asensio Alvaro Carreras Frank Garcia Diniausem Diego Aguado and MON-FRI midfielders and Jude Bellingham Camavinga Valverde Adebule Denis Ceballos and El Castero and Romeo Vini Jr. Mbappe Rodrigo Gonzalo Garcia Gigi Boy Yo Brahim Diaz and a Franco Mastantuano Omo and a Etimameki squad no players are game against Villarreal we are out Omuntimi Mbappe Trent Alexander-Arnold we're out Basa defender Rudiger honestly out Eda Militao out Felon Mende eso other Chouamini your players are game against Villarreal Omuntimi Mbappe Amfa Ematim no eno edeba you're touching it down not you're breaking it down eso edema modumadi so na me pacho River Vera Bello Wakasa was Villarreal your strong opponent na dese obed demand a lot their free players no jide mapasa ya aware there was some here was 3 points James so league logger say only 1 point and they separate Real Madrid any terrain Barcelona they say omoda no ma bompaye na biafra fa amawomo no eba na Barcelona me no kase basketball game awoman kasa stadium ba me pacho Spotify campaign me pacho po nachi supporters omotra hono that's bani November 2024 and bani say fine na due to unpaid fines say that means say left ban into baba no betna basa po nachi na the total support massive support the team na bibia so aba am a player kama and pan dem presidential election our Barcelona the date number March 15th Adena Befa no and Adam from February or Penina for Walla Porter or best put down now Rafa Yosti are taking over to Bolivia the winner after Barca presidential election Baba Juma from me pacho June July and Obabana Biaswet my camera na Mamin Fama as a Victor Font Akasa was in Ukraine a for the first time APC around some pepper. You was so penny a day. Also, on one of the presidential candidates, or you be all park, was it Obia or Tiakonya so as Bassa president, Belusu election, and which has a Walla Porter, or Petuna say, or Bewini, Amono Victor Font, Abe Presido, Adama Barcelona, no Walla Porter, as what me pacho away, was one catego, and no Ed Eba, or Pendia to the, or we are no son or bar, Dane Dawoka, Frank can pay him. Messi Baba bad nana kuntunkuni Baba bad na Baba Barcelona na biaswa tumi ayekema enu ensem opanyine proper aso adia tuja aye chama breaking it down aso edi amamo yegusu touch no down na me patro Femi Lopez Mami Emram report ametem as a Barcelona or Masha San Femi Lopez dinkomo omen entourage dinkomo ninyan sadeko and ashasiem pese beno renew the contract sa kwada we onimpo ball na kwada no qualities no Barcelona qualities enuka so mu diagro Chelsea Asha said dada kwada no was somewhere no more tying it down no contract very massive no atra watch Barca woni baby akro no summer if you Barcelona ni deco aswe eba na Femi Lopez akasa you learn some boy Upe free Barca na if Chelsea tata wo last summer no person omutabru satabrinwa as adoko opeko was fully committed as a better Barcelona or person establishing home as a key player as a long-term player at my Barcelona or Felices or value and I was so confident about the role was so far a 2-year renewal on the table now he has significant salary increment and we are notable and we are necessary Barca in pejam na omo pejam na sika no eye sediasa na sika no emu yedu sika no eye popology sika no oboloba obeto aso edi ama Barcelona na bia so aye kama na me pa choma me Wolves boya the first Strand Larsen na Diamante Leeds United at the bid a room for Strand Larsen no a excess of 30 million pounds plus add-ons omo pesa omo deniba na Diamante sa de no pay den enu ne obusa Rob Edwards on your Wolves omo boss any time to pay them Jorgen Strand Larsen I just someone rejected a bid from Leeds now buy no say more under pressure na yente Rob Edwards.
Is it difficult to strike a balance with players who you would probably expect will not be here if you're in the Championship and getting good value for them, but also leaving yourself with a good squad to work with and be competitive for the rest of the season?
I've maintained this, Rob, all the way along. We're not under any pressure to sell at all. We want to try and be as strong as we can for throughout this period now. So unless we feel it's the right thing for the football club, no one will go.
Is it also slightly dictated by the conduct, the attitude of the players as well? And as you just said,
I know I had dawa or church was so share and more bokra and come more cram for a BNTC so not day up by no dia omo pound to omo or under contract into many pressure bia SUM Lucas Paqueta Flamingo at the new offer bar latest offer still no 40 million euros way breakdown and it said Lucas Paqueta Flamingo the 35 million euros and almost 5 million euros add-ons up and no and West Ham are rejected almost pay 40 million euros no I'm fat and add-ons and that's how grow money so now Roma Tottenham and Liverpool and the Robertson Edim komo na me patron person de boy ne pa ni nyina se so kopema Milos Kekes and ball left back and the Robertson enya pimo na Diamante se Ben Davies okwa operation or ama space Thomas Frank a person or the boy your friend and the Robertson so Edenba na Robertson ada sama still no target at the Emma Womo na omo man fana ma winter we obey free agent na me pass summer na omutina bana bia so atuma ye kama eno ede eba ye jama breaking it down aso adama mom na se Liverpool Diamante so ma and Robertson ekogin wemu pe ene omuso ede boy Mickey Van de Ven omodene baba or your important defender important player at my space and no and a Liverpool as a Robertson Bakwa and you swap down MON-FRI Mickey Van de Ven MFA Robertson Mfanunko and no at the Eba no me patro Arsenal latest Eba and it's a training Eba so now try images are Eba Nina said Piero and Kelpi one Ricardo Calafiori Omna Babaka training Diamante and it's a Becca squad Arsenal against United Pia Villa Pumikela Ateta a confirm as so at Jamaye no I say Kai Havertz as we train with the team say no kama the only absentee I am Max Dorman on Kwana training na uwa mame Quentin Timber and your Julian Timber now Jamet says it this way by now your friend of me patro Julian Timber a copy more France or quiet day Ninian Quentin Timber wa join Olympic Marseille Entina was set during timber echo na oko jamda ni nuan assign na no ma eye kama e was set a family no kwata boy na che jersey number 27 and dama timber we eye Quentin Timber and an bra panyine during timber me patro na saba na se boy e feno etan in Waneri, the video I read there, the Patrona Olympic Marseille, confirmation video, no man profile enjoy Kaka, no more Sampa, a long player, Dina Kubramono, by no Elko Beltuma, official confirmation about. I'm a brass at me, I am fine, and no at the Eba, ye Jamna Roberto de Zabi, Akasa, was it Lons, Tim no. a team omo deserve a friendly champion omo that top league table no so was say omo a strong team omo dim do here ahead of the game omo papa adwuma was say unto Olympic ma say team na omo so qualities long team no nanso enya tam bia na omo Olympic ma say omo quality no team show na omo yasa no ma befa ye busa no Morocco omo defender na ye Fakye at some point no pay available weekend we adama mana was some point no we can game e fan of AFCON omo Senegal boy no onyano na emomo aba we individual training omo epewe ese na ye again no ma epefa obetimi abobi weekend omo epewe na urama Arsenal we video no boy your friend etan enwaneri the video na chasampa Olympic Marseille and the confirmation pass or your player a 6-man deal and normal performer from Arsenal or compared to my Edama video now and on the national annual day and a professional money affair or money player back up 1 year mini maba and no and that's why yet Arsenal almost a by now your friend Julian Alvarez your Bodma Atletico Madrid. Some point is how in the Premier League no baba. No matter Chelsea pay. That's like can't tell point is Premier League that say Chelsea there. My bomb course Chelsea. Masupe Chelsea. And your fenya kono piamo. Enti asa ya bewo kamo. The Mr. Asa for some launch bid. And your summer no matter run pay 100 million euros. A Scarlett come out to pay Asa for some program. No omdina babasa. A force star. Omunyano omope. Na ora pop Guardiola. Abo Arsenal baso. No pop Arsenal. Say currently the best team in the world. Pep Guardiola.
Carabao Cup, so the best team right now in the world. So look in Champions League, look in the Premier League, look in FA Cup, in Carabao Cup. So it's the best team right now, and hopefully we can be close and getting better, and give us one chance, to catch them.
Pep no was Arsenal team no must a better day. I say so back catch you more. Was him maybe a Tramanka Arsenal bit me a stretch league, a bear 20 points, a baby Arsenal more tears on a but this is him. A ball Arsenal ball Champions League. Now we try a Premier League Arsenal say currently I'm the best team. As we are say, and now Mikel Arteta say Opada Pepper say so we come positive things about Utima. Ayana Uchimi or there. No more den or Maje, and you Mikel Arteta, I don't know. You are bomb press or Mupedu up there. And no snatching of trophies, winning of laurels, and no summer Arteta, as for Adaba, Jama breaking it down, as for Adama, no Pep Guardiola, that was a cry on himself, a disaster, as a 13 points and a sofa, ultra, and what Champions League are move, now almost no my epifa, no Magay, it was a Pepsa or Bebe, Yami Pawchinana, was some consider as a sofa absence of central defense. No, Magay, a bit and a debut game. As well at the Man City, and at the market carry. As well as about Kobe Manu, the intense summer carry. As well as Wadana Pasupa.
Bobby maybe make his first league start in Manchester Derby. Just wonder how important could he be in the long-term future of this club, and what's it been like working with him?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed working with Kobe. I've known him since he was young. I think I started working him a little bit when he was 13, 14 years old, when I was kind of going through my badges myself. So it's listen, I've said it before. I think this club needs young players coming through and being the foundation for understand what it means, and not just for the players or the squad, but for the club and for the supporters, And I think it's something that we need to grasp and we need to.
Was it by no way enjoy I saw track quadano now Kobe Menu our talent or Bergman or Panabas impact United or Bring Quadano more or Yenya was as Arsenal game no more 4 points now Yente Mike carry on Arsenal game no.
Again, it's pretty obvious to say that they've got so many strong points to the game and the squad, and So it's a big challenge, you know, that they're where they are for a reason, in the Champions League where they are for a reason, and so we're fully aware of that, you know, not taking that lightly at all. It's we feel we're in a good place and we're going there looking forward to the game. So it's where we want to be, you know, in that with that real positive and that energy and that enthusiasm.
Also a big challenge. Sir, omo kwasina na omo points we away on bed to beat me. Na and watching all them United training. Your training, my dinner, so prepare. Set a bad game against Arsenal. No, my empire kama. That's what I Manchester United. And no, I'm training. So I told her. No, my patch what him say. Manchester United record. That's what against Arsenal. And what Emirates Stadium. And yet, my patch United the last 7 games are. My Primo Emirates, United in a winning game. That's what our Emirates Stadium, and we are all some results, and I'm patching Guswa, ye Jamo, as so at the Amam Ewood so. Now, Mamma Emma say opener, your friend David Moyes, as Wakasa, was an AFCON players, on my bar, Bano, above one bar.
Back into things now.
Well, I've only walked in the building about half an hour ago, so I can only tell you that I knocked a window at them and shouted out at the window at them, but nothing else. So I've not had a chance to greet them and say congratulate them. So they've just arrived back, really.
What did you shout at them?
They couldn't hear me, thank goodness, through the glass. What kept you getting back?
Yeah. So I take it though there'll be
was say Ghana guy and Elman in Diaye or my banner official one said and so and one my boss so many now down and one more John Samba about 30 minutes no more dinner on building and one more chacha John Samba and we and some more penny at your tuga now mammy and farmer said or penny a friend or a year Jean Philippe Mateta yes Sunday or Bedlam at the Crystal Palace. Onko Juve, Ramo Milan, Dessa Sofa, Omunjana Kwai, and Oliver Glasner. Was so on for transfer request, a Biama set of Pesofi Timuko, and no air de Eba, Omusunya Bit Bia. Now Oliver Glasner, SS Magay Kwa, Uramo Crystal Palace, or new captain, a goalkeeper Dean Henderson, and you say Crystal Palace. Say new captain and no summer what they to the Anna Hills Anna me pacho Maxens more vice captains as so at the Amawomo no Biaswet Miafa and no de fro ever ye jamu adamo as so would so not Mammy Liam from Liam Rosinia and you're Chelsea boss no what casa about me pacho Kopama na yentin kakra.
Difficult season for him in terms of injuries. Been quite a few reports this week that he's maybe not happy here, that maybe there might be a move on the cards. What's your assessment of the situation? First of all, how happy is he right now as a Chelsea player?
I've had numerous conversations with Cole and he seems very, very happy to be here. He is very, very happy to be here. He's a huge part of our plans in the long term. He's an outstanding player. Every player goes through difficult moments in their careers in terms of injury. I don't think it's any reflection on his quality. He's an outstanding footballer. But my job and the club's job is to get him in a place where he can consistently perform at the level that he wants to. And there was frustration in the Brentford game, not because he wasn't happy here, just because he couldn't perform. He was in pain, he couldn't perform to the level he wanted to do for the club. He's a great kid.
There was in here, can you say, Kopama frustrated. Our Chelsea was be or a part of Omutimino and we help piece of Chelsea. Now, the promise now, Becca, as when you help piece a Kopama, Omuyusuno as a right wing, and not some right side. Kopama then come and freedom, none on pattern. Omononya Juma eso emfa emamo. Now George Champon, honestly, I saw a potential target by Crystal Palace. Our window we Jimmy Wemo, Yasimpa no so far. Unclear weather, as Obenya Piapo Chelsea. Now Chelsea Patuan as Somonton, and no air Dinabia Apia alone. On Petman George Champon across. Now and what you know, Mammy and Sam Fama, Esso Rama Pinever Dario Isugo. Honestly, as I could pra training. Ningansa or Slepe, a bra omuye training to a over a month, and San Obama Parker, where to me assign upper, now and what to Rosinia was see in terms of sickness there. Goalkeeper, your friend of Philip Jorgensen, Omuko Traska, no man say no me very positive enya de ba goalkeeper no eno e de eba ye jejam na Romeo Lavia the fitness na o say no so no o pen back as quickly as possible na enche normal ebefa eso e de amaboy no eno e de from Akekere na say Casemiro obaye no na decision omanya ameki esa Casemiro season no o free Manchester United akọ na boy no na dinkomo we ready person we season no e me patcho good note na bia so etimi aye kama eno e de dawa ye jeja mu na we Benjamin Shasko so simple no pen ni age kwa boy no efa so o si training na all performing no o gide mapasa no ma ebefa eso e de ama wo mo eno e de 10 RB Leipzig omo are rejected me patcho office na empano I'm so pay 87 million pounds for Premier Van Jean Diomande ama ba mu nchin for eso no day eso mpase akwakofa boy no eso ede no ababe ram jamomo eno ede ba ye jejama breaking it down na ya touching it down prenokro yemfa amanonin samawdo yemfa ensia na me pa Saturday echa anopa 6 a.m. koko yakanyana ye debabrel abra super duper lucrative international the bim man and the entire team you bim wiser and now bim longer almost at the table on 12 for any bim longer why na bim longer now oswarenti Mr. Abeku Daten owuraku oni team no ebeto aso de
aya ntam bobo on fan chemena as a clear sir.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and tambo.
Oh, Ajay, Mr. Joseph, if I
what come I cook, and so crown of a big guy. Everything I need, no. Everything I mean, when I know the let to register when I need to and then found
Joseph, Efa, Owusu, Abeku, Datsen, Owuraku. I'm for Benzema.
Why is that kid?
Wait, the big man.
The big man.
The big man. Hey, Nana.
Yeah.
Why we?
Se siama na nankawana.
Yeah.
I can't say.
Amangwa si Benzema.
I can't say.
Oh, na jumtue.
Luta, mami.
Amangwa si Benzema. Ensuafa no ni kotodwe asenti. Wantimi amo o say yam. Charlie, come you try this
and you there keep you in suspense so my who's you see her that was but that would be then it was
as I can say farmer and you know me bro Rachel na you win one mama why e was just all her of you in mama na e easy cry na dia na so do me na ho bra why e ba pe na afia hwe na ya to aso etimi e dia mamo kama pa to dem na ho bra ba pe me ba making kind messages na mamo ye na ho bra sisia. yet me out to us so come pray to me about still more adwe channel Embra 0207543637 ya kan say Fridays bia ohwe ya ho fadie no serie ba eba betra fefefa ohwe na wenijia na asida no wabomode tibera ma BJ Designs o madaroma era hode ne baba be rama ye fefefefefefefie de bia baba be already ehemi ya is already made no na so no BJ na bomode apam ne kama party African print no or the niema hodo na ya na ano ehia every year pa enti mu ye djuma ko ti say television station ti say ye mu ye djuma ko say ne no association bi mu ye djuma ko nampo no sorry bi na ne no mu di djuma di bia o mu contact no pankro market or wa obo djuma o no medi so so ro apam ne kama pa area moment BJ number no 0243 203144 0243203144 na one no edi nkomo no aboa banema koye pera ma adwuma big games ibo no enye kumase nko agana bebi obi a oto ne nkro behwe na wabomodin aye edi ama ona nema adaye pretty mere ama gifted icon market ya cho say season 2 no yere ababa bebazi die da so no edi street crown edition to obi a eba ne kasa hare eba ne nyomto unim na ni so pa na wababa be pike form so no na onso no wababa register kama izanza nuano media ejuma die bi ede beba bia no ya de damu shonko na ejuma die nso a otumu ze ya na efe papa was the maiden edition no that was season 1 no wa hwe bibia wani je ho pa izanza ejuma die na ho keka ni omo baba be da na di no otumu ze na damu shonko orene a ye oni ama bibra ye di ewura media ma o and the last edition the orene ye ni nyaka mono chiao ye diska kraka ho enu echi no yes amboa ma nenyoma oye no na chese support na hwe mane ma koyira ma first round am nya bibi second round up so no enya bibi ntin trafie fans and show them from bra na be showcase you talent no ye tiare all performs ni bia on sa be ka Fakye TV your bantama ne brand bantama praise bia sorry kese no e di ni me o echichi so a obetimi afa number we 0550 772113 0550772113 ni aboa na bibi akoyere ama Millennium Constructions and still discount no guso a eye djuma Ghana bibi a wo bia zenwa manone na nso pasase ato Ghana bibi a contact your mo Millennium na one system mo 15 to 20 solid years obu no bia enya asemo da djuma de bi omu di bia no eya de da mu shonko era omu bo djuma buta edi eni omu nkasa yemwa say half plot na pe quarter plot na pe full plot na pe ni na Millennium Constructions be na ye di wani na so no onsa kan wo krom after no na opese project no mo na enya fashion mo nsa ezaza dance woni ema bia omo e obi e be na ye di odwuma etimi edi amani yise me wo mneze o into real estate development eni omo enkasa opese osi dan wo bibia na efia eni omo nisa oso say ne hostel hotel anase poro school churches no musi a mon contact o mizanso mo nsa djuma efe era omo ho so no haye papa omo contact o mo a ye plan ye bibia ewi a cho so okanie na utwia pe atrea no oboza afi pepepe na djuma no asset etimi edia ma Millennium Constructions we build your dream for my number 0244 274084 0244 enye kumase nkran Cape Coast Accra di sunyane nko ano mu di djuma Ghana bibia o pass asia to bia contact yo mo a omre no mabo adwenti kali semenka emfanche ma mene papa za kwara na kwa akotwe wasi na mfa entini so ezanzo omo no baba bebaze no djuma di omudi no ya de a edamu shonko na de ma na ye shonko ni omudjuma di ni ya de ho te feko enti contact adwenti college in paying for akwara na twe na amfa ye register na mission guso koso SHS 123 the running arena yembo mode ne kama pa enfama kwara no course so mo for science visual art agric science business general art and home economics ni ajo mo tuma wasi no hoye center e twere ho teachers no so aben akwara no kwa ye de fantity e poma ne kokusua de pa onfa suba money mame ramu fieda 0243 721 659 0243 721 659 0597 064 048 0597 064 048 Kumawu kwanta ona abenyo mo Joint College the pay setters na ezo mo ye pay setters ampa omejuma na omobo no yade a ano ede a edamu sonko mamenko ntentan no so Facebook na menkinka mo messages ne kakra Pedro Amodini Cruz any update from Chelsea and Kotoko camp Best Sports Show is plugged in here loud and clear inside Indianapolis Kumasi town also Kesben Junction the main location and an Konsuko Krom watch you live boss keep up the good work and no yeah the other kwasieda Man United for hashtag Arsenal free Man United nil and no yeah the ono so a bomb de ede etoaso yeah the Eromo so etimi ede amao any adia Luis Nana Amwako ata Ozzy Fakye Sports keep up the good work and I need Rosinio's contact so that I advise him to sign Messi for Chelsea. I'm Luis, aka Something Sweet. Watch you live inside GCB Banga, Sim Fosu branch. Omar Sugasti, hi, good afternoon, Abu. I'm Sugasti, watch you live from Edra. Please update me on Barcelona and please remember me in prayers. Sugasti, yababon payama, BBS yana, yababon payama, why na Bibia ako kama peri amao. Filippo Kwabri Kesem, Ozi Abu Diaby, Arsenal will lose to Man United on Sunday. Greetings to my daughter, friend Paul Switcher Felix, and my mother, Antimer of Geneso, hashtag Fakye Sport, no, to us, Kofi Algerman Blackman, good afternoon, watch you live inside Pig Farm Accra, Alhaji Yusuf, Abu, good evening, bro, good afternoon, Diaby, Americ from Kumasi, I must know, confirm that, Mentia Honase Papa, I also confirm that Dominic Soboslai is one of the best midfielders in the world, if not the best, Jason, Derek, my name is 66 and I'm watching you the show live and clear. Exam Pontinzongo. I need update on FC Barcelona. Greetings to your crew. Ezekiel Akwesi Bediakon Nedio Noso Edeba Babi Ramno. Hi Fakye Sport. You are very fantastic. Please, Abu, I wish if possible, I want this media should hold a pundit or analysis and see who is going to conquer Ghana sport. It's not going to be easy, cry. You guys are great, among the greatest. Please, the United go to sign a player this summer. I know Ezekiel Kwesi Bediakro from Kaswa. Keep up the good work. Benji Francis Ewa, watch the show live from Francis Ewa, Sunyane Road. More update from Art to Folk and Chelsea. Greetings, Jonabo is almost Sebwama, Okunkom, Mohammed Hadiskwa. I was not easy. By the way, thank God it's Friday. Abu, I'm ready to listen to the news of Bayern Munich. We are the Bavarians. Starboy watching the show live and clear. From Mem Airport. Champion Abu, MON-FRI. Aaron Osaje for good afternoon, Abu Diaby. Thank God it's Friday. Coming Sunday, no matter what the situation, Arsenal beat Man United. I need prophecy from Luther King, the sayer, and I'm enjoying the show. I'm enjoying the Best Sports Show live inside GOPDC Limited, Kade Eastern Region, no, a bomb or the Baby Rum, Nenia, na yenko yenimine ready other ones. No combat Daniel MON-FRI no deba Baby Ramo, Gideon. Abu, good afternoon. I'm Gideon from Kaswa. You guys are doing a great job for us. May just strengthen you. Also, you people for us. One more news from my darling club Liverpool side. Yodeba Baby Rum. No, Tuesday I remember. A Romo of Fakye TV on your Facebook, where can carry amount on your WhatsApp line and on that's all 0207543637 0207543637. Special, Brahma na Yerena Yanko Yenimia Dia.
Who Yansan for ne fiada Mjidise Obia Hoya na Yenin Combo na come on obey from one aspect answer you're delving in Edia Babura agrona yedie sports no and a bit more diplomatic kakra. Now Andra ewo Devils ewo Sweet ehona the World Economic Forum afibia yesha say the early stages of afino oman pinning for titiri a omudi amaman ahodo anim ekohia edi enkomo edwen kwan a yabeboa na afi oman anase wiase na nkasa economically enema ko anim na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampani ehona okokasa ya kweku nkasa mu asempo na eda ne nkasa no so the Accra resetting agenda odikopi ewo Devils Andrew Kodi nkomo at the point in time na oka kire abrofo na omote wo nyina se Africa fo ama ho se omo ba bestre charity ma mesra de say yehu Africa mo yehu Ghana mobo yenye bibi mfama Ghana nemo omo ba be ka kire wi ase say Africa Ghana yenso ye wa ade oyi so ombe respect omo ho say de omo respect o man ka so omo ho na because there are a lot of things that we Africans, we as Ghanaians, you bet me aye edi aboa amana konani. Why have I started my conversation from this part? We because ABOU, I am sounding political. I want to build a point from somewhere. Now, in the same forum, Nasi, and a Prime Minister Eddie Emma Omayani Eddie Canada. Eko kan say omo Canada for they are not slaves. Omo nyankwa a omo say US ase. So ABOU US command omo oda omo say omo nye say no makwa kwe debi. Omo so do omo they believe that equally powers now US ekutan omo Canada for us will be memo obi antene baby enka say obi na dictating media mo obi na yesi. If I quote was Canada does not live because of the United States. Canada thrives because we are Canadians. I know your Prime Minister Edema Canada open your friends the county and the cockans as we so now no na me ne utana na me di nkomo na me ka kire wo say Germany for na bokoko say BBC a World Cup no monko na ye dey ade omo say Greenland e wo Denmark island kitwa bi a omo susu say Donald Trump e de ne nkofo ne person omo do omo nsaka the moment that Trump e be strike yakọ no omo Germany for European Union nyina enter o machi they will opt out from the World Cup omo nko enkusi akai. There are people who think that baby America for Donald Trump and how all behave in economy. If care is not taken, say and conform can be a woman we are saying for money and see from and making sure I'm best stop it Trump. There are so many things that all your OT and for who now in the said forum. Oko Greenland, also Prime Minister or Council, now small kind of say nobody has the mandate to make a deal for Greenland except Greenland and Denmark. Makacha was a small island in Denmark. Or say aside omo, when Denmark for na war masas will be anywhere. Obet me dictate ya mom say obi me say obi me ji asaso we mfa so na ye me say wa omo ntiase. Wadamfo Vladimir Putin eko kan ne de amanfo say make nuisance ho. Na kwaku in sports contest Germany for na nkomodo na de ma asem na efe de ne sen enkomo no omo kodidi wo ho ni nyina no kwaku omo say enko sign ade a ye friend the peace board. Spain for Prime Minister Oba Jumadi na say sorry addressing forum ne catch them say omo Spain for omo sign ne ensign on China. Na omo ba no obia ma omo anti asese ade na omo ba be no. Palestinian for no enka ho ya invite omo for mama. Adan no bi ti ni krom Gaza. Enema bi say e ko say wiase nyina sorry can say but still obia nya na dwen so obeka bi ade amom na mo pese ye magi ntum se e ba be san ne asomdua de exist between ewiase nyina abra ye di nkofo bi so tietia nkofo bi fa odi so nto mo Spain for they are opting out kwaku in the forum they are more interest na yes sports related my chronicle ma asemi French the urban say Gianni Infantino FIFA president papa ne nya kwanya na okwa address ya kansema tiasma wakoka eno na ko generate controversy ene nsem bebre a ene nsem neba now video na e ready more for the benefit of Ubia Infantino we are near devil much into asama okoka enso ewo enkomo na course ewo devils
for the first time in history also no Brit was arrested during a World Cup. Imagine this is something really special. So
Gianni Infantino na kwakodi nkomo ewo World Economic Forum nasi. Eno say World Cup na yekwi edru no so no. Now he was there as FIFA president. Ye ba bebo World Cup ewo afuwe mu. Ye address niema ebe koso afuwe mu eye key activities e wiase nyina ewo interest ewo mu nti ehu be hia se wiase nyina ba be hia bebo World Cup dia de wada agro na ye di na no emra no mekasa. Okoye na okasa eno say enkofo criticize na kansem bebre say FIFA for niema omo ye emfa na kwam ye ntwakwan omo koji sika na omo the tournament kwa omo ye say na omo ye say na World Cup ne kwa na hwa enye fe enya akono sika ne wosoro price ticket and ticket prices e wosoro nti emwa eno say nipa omo edi saade wi echi eye de ne kese pa no UK for no British for no omo na ede de ticket prices ne so na saa ne ye ba be ko World Cup 2022 enkofo we aba mountain so be kan say oh World Cup ya ye kwa kobo e wo Qatar ene ade eho untimi nkonom bie untimi nyesei e ma World Cup ne nyede na World Cup kire mo say Qatar na World Cup ne kwade e po man ya ebo mo pa na British for no because World Cup at because for the first time I yakọ World Cup British ni bia ni wa police for che no so akwa kudi nsehunu because o man nya nza amambo ombo anu mu di nsehunu. This is FIFA president speaking. UK for no British for no. Now when we say British, kweku enye England nko. It involves Wales, Scotland. Sanko phone nyina e form into British. Now World Cup now you bought in 2022 no. Say England for anybody. Scotland anko. I think Wales nso anko. England nko na kwe but yenya other World Cups yenya England na yenya British for mo call ya yanchi obi ya ewo. Yenya World Cup nso Oman kobi omo nkofo bia nkobi but other nkofo kobi be emeyechi wo nti UK for ne said enye di nyere now give me the statement now we can edit so no omo supporters union no trust na ABOU until the statement about omo sem ni football supporters association oko England and also UK omo say while we've got Mr. Infantino's attention we would like to point out that rather than making cheap jokes about our fans he should concentrate on making cheap tickets. Omo say their stand still remains. Ticket prices for World Cup na se ne bo odeni. Se Gianni Infantino e wa sem bi kan obibi ya. Sa ni cheap jokes na wakwakwo gina economic forum na se e ka che wiase na oh British for you say omaye say na nya no ne hia. De hia ne say onhu kwan a one ne nkofo ne befa so a ticket na ya pagya ma ene okwohwe baller ubetua hundreds of dollars answer when your ticket every even round 16th quarter final semi-final and finals you will need thousands of dollars before say better category A ticket na no ni hia onfa kwan obefa so ama agro no amanfo anya bia because ye ba be di agro the more we have more people socializing the more we have more culture binding together and no na ma agro na eden yenya Ghana kakra yenya Morocco kakra yenya Egypt kakra yenya ebia South Africa kakra yenya England kakra yenya US Canada countries na eba no Qatar Saudi Arabia obi a wo ba bia the more na yenya omo nkofo kakra eno na ma agro na ede but say o share ticket prices ema ne kosoro category A people when I say grade A people nkofo asebe omo nsam wo bi omo pe ene betimi akwa busa ho say even so highly economic class people no dodo say kra ene ye fan of football. Now dodo say ene football depression how any free omo so they have other things obi wo ho akweku on millions of dollars anyway say na Europe no person o gi nani a obafa na yire ana ne baby girl ne ma na odo makwa akotena epo no so akwaji nani waba but mennewo football ene ma ya ni nti omo say if bibi wo ho betima ya eno mom de here so omo ye na onja is onam a all play politics around everything. They things that said the omai we memre bi atwam obi be ka say mampani hye ne botom no UK for na British for ne say omo je football di ne a thing that ura we o she Donald Trump botom da na omo Gianni Infantino o she Donald Trump botom
omo ni so she Donald Trump
Donald Trump ebeka eno why say TV remote Trump e press to her no press out to her Fakye TV osesa kakra no de akoto atofia kwa TV no aba eno wo sesa ne sa you obeka se onye no enu mum no ye now they brought out another evidence bring the next one other evidence omo can say they are telling Infantino so wo evidence ya ewo ho a omo kire no World Cups ahodo ayakwa ye chichi enkofo British sabi na omo nkofo echi omo kra no na omo wo from any ade now omo say Qatar 2021 sorry 2022 omo anchi obi ya Russia 2018 enipa 3 pe Brazil 2014 22 South Africa 2010 Oman Jubia Germany 2006 na 711 na sa Germany 2006 sa World Cup ne bowie ya omo support na police for omo UK British for ne ba be kan say omo police chief e be kan say enkofo omo de omo call Germany ko World Cup omo bo so enipa 711 na ye chi ye no emu be 90% na onye eboni bia Germany for no wanted to make case. And nobody coach you so my baby and some but ideally not omunye.
So who names there no highly possible.
Say and some
no Germany there say yenya Britain for amoma kwa no mo san yo mo
Maybe the headquarters.
As soon as possible. You know, a bit more so more can defend you, but Germany the end and you want say number 711 because it possible.
On which my Yama. Na kwakuntu omo say South Africa obi ambra hwe but 0 yanchi obi aho. Infantino Babon tembe kase Qatar 2022 England for nebe and British for nebe kasa but enema no mudi gu akwan mu nti no mko ya yanchi obi aho nti no cry positive more so mo take pride and joy in that so for once ya bo work up yanchi obi omo say omo kai say 2010 year enche no made president ne de but enche bia ye bo world cup South Africa and no see for mind back one ani je wo super but on be bo world cup ni wie koye and no crowd so no be say go Frank Lampard go na e cover the introduction of goal line here the adin na e buy under normal circumstances cause how much ni edit ya omo no omo fans ne be kwa akọwe ni Sunday akwa akọye ni e man seven time ya chum but obi a ni bibia ya nchu obi a into opinion should put respect ewo omo British for no so now, on Jai say, baby, Obenya, and he tried to find a way to belittle and conformity and hard anyway. Once again, they are pinpointing, say, Qatar, it is not about Sebi. And son, I be na me yanchu, be a nom kobu. Omo yankofua, omo adhere to sending in a now here, if you look at omo data Nidia from 2002, now 13, 2006, any shoot to Eddie Call, 711, or they watch the movie in Tia, who say to me, yes, sir. Now 2010, Omunya 0. Brazil in 2014, about 22. In 2018, a sign decreasing by 3 pay. And the following one, a call 0. So what it means is that after 2006, Eban Oma try to make sure that baby Omba Kobian Omo Comporto Ebo Omo by Sebeya and Yemabia NCC in Emeto Munti. President Ninjai Agro now, most of the respectable media and top journalists are Omo UK and beyond. Are criticizing, condemning, saying enough is enough. Now Harry Winter, a correspondent at the BBC. Wababonte na sama okan say openi we ya ye di ne honkomu. Infantino in 2015 no were around and one day few hours corrupt officials are yeswa e wo FIFA headquarters or no anim. Yeswa omo do omo no omo do so saying British why e chi omo e wo we in 2014 Brazil. Tani emanu mum na so yede. Ode na isi fam. Na corrupt tax na yede tag on ne nkofo ne say omo say FIFA omo disika omo yesei omo ko disika no the right akomo we no man implementing yema we no. Omo ka che ne say ne cap no kakran is getting full. So bibia onye before say the doomsday no ebe hit no unexpectedly. Non-Jai British for more. I think that I disrespect at the highest order. Maybe our opinion could deny any assembly or kind any far British one. I don't think maybe I'm more taken out of proportion or more fool bashing and they are saying a lot of things. There are some jokes that are very expensive. And to think that the amount of Mubu is open way and conform any close ally, the confident or no man for more benny pump prepare the speech. So any pattern and move 6. Hey, British for and on the helm. So who wrote name seminar na oka e was stage in so. Why the supervisor here said everything was in order. And now said slide now near the man he said that out of proportion. That is also another thing they are asking. Say they need questions before so do omabofu ebekwa kogu omukrom for no so a omudi agu on so. If a Trump na nkasa na fan say Jovia, he wants to create something so I said Trump Infantino he wants to create something from nowhere. That's fine. But if not a documented, they think that you don't go write something that speak negative about one gasa or my any other. But I think that opinion we baby are one reach any levels now. There are some things that you can avoid it. Some jokes are very expensive. Say will be every will be see in channel one can be. Especially platform na national council. Tell us what is ahead of us. Convince us why somebody need to come pay $500 to watch Black Stars match. I think that is what Infantino is supposed to do. Only politics not to change. He is now sounded more political than Nejumana Oye as FIFA president. Now, moving from Infantino ne come on. My commander stories now and for AFCON any players no. Omobeji for Senegal na dia ba ko a mania gene say
I was all be random the ane mame fa Khalid Koulibaly the ane.
Okay.
Ono so ko Ramo Hilal Boboko na fe kwan a omo so far so walk am on yanko he kakra.
We try kiki na.
So no ye Khalid Koulibaly and uhune dia na kama kapa amuze na bono gini chiro baby.
Yeah.
Amuze na bono gini chiro baby.
Yeah, say the teammates. Yeah.
Amuze no gini chiro baby ana. O sere ne ade a. O se na ade na ye we ni we obeba chiro baby. So baby na. Oh. Na me chiro. Aha gene kama pa. Yadi ya kwa kuni enzo ma prepare se kana tu.
Wow, but
ya no bi babika. Abi we na hwe no kakra na kwa kumbra.
Kwaku ye be di Afcon come yi. Regard na exactly 2 years pepe. Me na internet no so na kwa na archive se kai me na 2 years pepe. We should afford it in sakoso ade ni mu a. Ya yere ho shi wo
$1,000 as American high.
Ya yere ho sem kese pa na me wa na me use Facebook archive me unze after match me post me no post the stadium one then yeah me one music today in history 2 years ago na say and then I reached the for ma $1,000
mo ko ye Ghana na mo ko dwen na
ye sika say
but ya de mo kan nyina na we ama $1 abon ne ade
ye Ghana qualify yet me dwen Ghana ho
Oze
Ghana qualification.
That be tikaze nene we na Ghana yankwe na wu sika na wo
nya na nkosi wa.
That be ensi o. O de na wo kan. O pe enti na mo ye players no.
He for na kwa ye.
As a job.
No kwa ye.
Na wu we ne ba na wu ni mu. Mo ma mieru ina na mu ni.
Me nam great for me interview I go do ho ade. I'm going to do be ade.
There's a mood mu interest na kwa mo ndwen ma.
O man na ye timi wiase a nya o micro wiase a tikwaku. We had an interest in that. Any interest account here.
Dabi, ye we Ghana 70 acre. After all, down on the dynamic catching of museum, Zumba cheating Katian with the Tiana Abraham UK passport. Obeja Kwaja, and you're not correct. Abiba, some way are all can. We come our come 3 times, and that one I may shadi. Oh, head. Yeah, but Uze internet, there's a book in the true. Adibia o kabia be don forever. Asem we kan waka 3 times. So no opting for nation bia passport da Ghana. Onko ba bia na beto.
Men ka se men ko bia.
Na na wo change
ma 2 coin. No, o ka se men ko bia se men 2 ma 2 coin, se men 2 coin de me sai kra bi.
Ba hwe no wan kwan kotena ho.
O say
o ba bia be ko bia bra
na.
Oh you man.
Baby am ko bia ma ba.
Ghana do.
Baby am ko bia ma. And I be my passport.
You go minjo. O passport de me daji.
So be se men 2 coin.
Ya bi minjo passport. But they all can. You be refer the you probably.
O refer me say dey.
Bia refer.
Me 2 coin dey me 2 ameba. What you say? Kwakuti Afcon no. And then the 2 years Richard for Yama and Yanju Krum ha 90 minutes or so. Just say 2-0 no ma better take. But I am happy post Afcon. How and Yama be a course now if Afcon. The conversation ni nyina koye 1 or 2 a see game no Senegal for abufu o the boycott game at the point eba yencho maso yenyesi. It was about to take the joy or the beauty away from the Afcon. But the SSN narration, no, Juma Luther, how respected the players, no, Afcon, or various clubs, or diaspora, no, I receive one. Kwaya, I'm also emanate colorful, a propagating Africa in different perspective. MOBia who say, indeed, we've come of age. Ya gone also a valuable African trophy no Ojia a very important. I think Andra Luther be ye Tottenham Hotspurs. How ana omo ewo kame omo player and then share what's the name of omo coach Thomas Frank AJ medal no so much then Richarlison mo so the joy and the excitement na ewo ho no e said Afcon no et say obiaje Euros ni bi et so obiaje Copa America nibi. That is the value of AFCON ekuta, and I'm very happy. Say European clubs no, baby, African players now magic tournament will be at least obia wakubia enya a warm reception. Me tell you say na me hwe Madam for now we say omu use trophy na nkomo no Diof, right?
Yeah.
Na me hwe West Ham for no so how omo make sure say omo money parade na onamu ye bonachi any colorful. These are things I am here PC when African football your person can for you go back to Thierry Henry asama okan no after say you tournament and they say do not judge the AFCON based on what you saw Senegal for Adeka Krebina omoye you know. It was a quality competition that world class players mounting the stage, competing at the highest level. Yes, you wait when you're seeing 1 or 2 we are anchoy, which we think that they can talk about, they can correct, they can learn from those mistakes. No, Marco, my name one officiating. We were at the 2023 that was played in 2024 AFCON in Ivory Coast. Yapon tournament in the that was the tournament that you boy FIFA any outside Africa, Africa, but the best of officiating in the AFCON. Eba man for crack catch there. UEFA for ne say, omo referees ne measure African referees in €20 Unfortunately, a year or 2 down the lane, the Kobo another AFCON officiating on everything basa. Match bia no. A man for cancer. And I said something here on Monday or so say, look, it wasn't that no officiating here too bad one AFCON as you. But you know the problem, the perception. Say they are scripted AFCON for Morocco. Into whatever will be, especially games that involves Morocco national team. No, not at a negative way, but it is something going forward. CAF need to work on a side that I think that who is the AFCON, how are teams no air coming in place, and the receptions they are getting. No, it speaks volume, it speaks value for your continent, and then your competition at a point in time. Now, Sebi Jimmy Carragher and then call for person or mobility. Is somebody after this AFCON on shared and can send Basabian from fire. So I think that we're seeing the lessons from Hawa and Yama Echo Carragher of ages are Kadis Niga for year now. And you'll be TSC as soon as some Kadia affair. But I think that we'll get to the map, we'll get to the state that we deserve.
Mate, go Bram Kakre. Bram na ye bibia or DF and
Toku my ma ya show for kwaba bi na enkancho won say Fridays ni dey aya na emu ode na my spiritual father say shoe ni a classic. I'm saying I shoe any a shoe etiapo me hu say show bia na mani age. For the share ha no spiritual father hu. To be say me fan kire wa metumi dey a kire won so no say spiritual father ne kan nti.
Puma latest edition, we $1,000. Yes. The last time we checked, we didn't come to be at $1,200, but I think Android Jimmy here na above from Kakran. Time of tour in the $1,200 to about 120 million.
Watching us were bonus.
Who blot we ask him no? Because we come still.
Oh my!
They are born in here $4,000. $4,000 na bought Uniano. And Abeku bought $9,000.
So we Abeku for be. I think
$1,200. Obo wristwatcher $4,000. Nimi $5,200.
President.
Mama show feel money conversion could be insa. And then I say price and I'm at $5,200.
Ibrahim na obabrekum. Ah, Diana.
The down said if
my crowds them call baby.
The down said if I share no surprise.
I go, I don't see you go though.
I know yes, and me who brand.
I don't see you go. Yes, I don't see you go.
I know they mean who brand into the
sanity. Unia fan
$5,200 a year. Money conversion and I'm
and the other
56,673. 560 million. And a show a born at the tia. No, I eat you. Pablo and watch 560 million. Mamiki, you swear now, you chow. But why you say tam? Watch 560 million. I'm very good home by
30 years plus, I believe.
Perfume egu no homa.
30 something.
That's how say okay. That's watch na boss. I don't eat to
we use can
that came in there so who's a verse me kan is me ko bi abo abeka ne. That simple ze me ko. My last time na abo. That is only secret but ono come me there say. Yambo ocha me kofie. I was a economic support me am ba kwesi azik.
Ya do you know
I was a site then na me who videos in the pictures dey be no makoye feed ye na wi. Who ye na mani ajepa because girl abrepa.
So obesa say asem no. Ya na me ya no obesa say asem no.
Say di pana me kana bibu nim no. Ayi kin nim no. Kwesi azik. Na me nkanto ze mrebi me ko brekum. No ha na site me nkomodi die ma. Oti azi zibi beduri ajima to hospital to oda menchen. Na me da hospital ana ba da menchen.
Try to take the boys to the yeah. Me and am guys o kofi wanya kofi. Inka yentwa so. Waku no na yebe sorry na aka say Casemiro.
Yeah.
Waku one of the deals are Manchester United that ya boka is a deal.
Metaochi. Mama Smith be 30,000.
Because no we are na san ba be kire how Manchester United team no mo ye desperate for a player na omo sign so e kire say structure na no ani edi hu nkomo ekwan omo nam so no enye kwan a na bebiara enso timi koyi gwaku sa o sese no akeke kan no ma bom siko mu tua fa ne baaye na o sign hwese ni age no sign je 350,000 pounds a week ni ade ne keka bom a be si 4 years as sign na o sign ye e ba Manchester United na kwaku e kase itam oba na kaba ayi not me je ye was it the EFL Cup? I'm say EFL Cup no penalty dia because so what time na oba no any brand no abo with me e no Real Madrid bia obeka se nyomo no de ba ni na no bia na o deserve so obaje say sika no but at that material time no Manchester United failed omokophobia obeye adwuma no de am defensively because him say now defensive midfielders in world of football no ya de a omo hu emfaso abo omo so amomu enso ekatim we matimi konanim. So for them to cough out that money, that salary of the man every single week near the no name ye because ko ben say what card man no ye nyina bomu a utimi hu say wa Manchester United what they bargain for, wa Manchester United value for money. Dinka kebe me surprise enka Manchester United be say activate sa ne 4+1 no no won 1 na ewu ko wie season a ko be say activate no komo activity ja na kemit my mama because buy se ho fa Manchester United team no de asi ho no afa Casemiro so e de asi ho na se ka se the impact he had on Manchester United team na kwaku I think say entirely oba e be didi ni di ho and di na wa je no Real Madrid no de ba Manchester United no buy no if I'm to say me man percentage wise me team man be 30% kra for adwuma no buy no be ye the match me fe na ye Manchester United, because they brought him to come and do a specific job, and the job was to protect Manchester United from conceding goals, stop attacks, and those things. But during the times now, about Manchester United, no, you've seen Manchester United conceding a lot of goals. You've seen Manchester United being vulnerable. That is to suggest the defensive midfielder that was brought in to act as the shield for the defenders. No, he failed in doing his work. Football a collective effort. But there are specific positions and specific roles the teams and the players for them to do the job. And Casemiro failing woefully in Manchester United. And I think Manchester United. But Manchester United for me one of the deals in recent times. Manchester United deals na Kasano. In sensem all players the kind of performance over the mao the players no come to me perform I think the Manchester United for no hwene mamu yi na omuntumi nke kan no mamu onko ni krum na de aka no onko boase na ase mi so obekọ Saudi Arabia ho ba bia na akọ kakra enso timi ho I think they say be 34 as 35 into betimi abo be 4 years bia ka ho Saudi ho
I don't get sure that baby partner wamba mama. Sometimes you me move goes over baby amakoto ide let's struggle kakra.
But that time na no free Real Madrid. So now 4 teams na ya available ni na bia no kombe pen na. No man Manchester United dey man na team bia of anes how. Manchester United, no me are desperate to have Owura Efene Casemiro for what he's done with Team Efene Real Madrid. And then America said, "They know I am Real Madrid nedia. Sika ni ede tono. The salary ani ede man. Obeka say na o deserve. But oba ye no, aduma nkasa ede share ni nsase opani ya beto waba. Why ye aduma no Real Madrid come and continue for us no. Want to be up to 30% class in America.
And also na na make say, if you are more ne hono. Who's football the team sport? Sure. And individual sport. If you are one individual we no back from. This is a player. Or Real Madrid, no new Luka Modric, or new Toni Kroos. Obama United, no one ever. No one ever. So I never. But no got you. Kobe Menu. Nadia Bruno Fernandes. Or Kobe Menu. Do there for good seniors. So some the good seniors it's what they all can yampa. But we seen Bruno Fernandes thriving in that system. He's an offensive midfielder. The job the man is so creating chances and scoring goals. Bruno Fernandes ya nasa onye oyeye ni ye enti to no ya na dwuma ni wia is the behalf of the defending midfielders to also act a ho na make us Casemiro efeni ye no as a defensive midfielder for team Efene Manchester United obetimi aka na tero sika bi as Manchester United team nenye ne ade but see e woni pa ba ko wo team mu a ye hu se da biara da season by season or perform ye Manchester United team ni team in recent times omo enche dan ye team a omo bo omo modi. But you were individuals in the team that the time that now not David Ye that pony. We saw what he was doing for team for the Manchester United. But that team no issues boom. Bruno Fernandes so I think ni Canada Wababe Yadi, Ababe Gisicano, and so team for the Manchester United. And I think he will look back and know deal with it when Jessica by the kind of job and as well, when to me I am from Manchester United. The last time I say Carrick a year Kobe Menu Abi wada for so we do Morocco or Koya Wasaba. Mamadou Lamine Camara. But was not your only case, RS Bekan. There's no more G anywhere. Teams, Obia and the player congratulations that Bekan for say matter.
But see by this time I'm here.
I was all go do your crowd. They said we ever will about returning to. And
actually, Uncle Bonabo, it will not take the AFCON trophy from the trophy cabinet.
Nanti, almost Uncle Moyende.
Oh, at least. Congratulations.
If you're Muyi man,
Omunye Bibian for man, and Omunye Bibian for man. We can't in our country, Morocco. In 2 parts, years. Said the idea is yashing growth or we go or more your margins and help make us or more Africa free. What you show us on big trouble, you know, some baby bomber was now a month for more crana or more support to MON-FRI Senegal, ABOU or more support Senegal crying as him. Now the Kenya you the Kenya big now almost what more you do my play and what ye AFCON from them. Go and yard on bay, who make Chiniache, or when you go and yard papa, but media on this one year. So between me and Julia one fans are nonco. So I don't see them found you know about Wakuni. It says so many songs are not my show when I say, or couldn't baby, or might take the deep contract knock or Quana can answer. To go sanity here. This is the time for Kobe Menu. Or you're far behind time. Or you're far behind time in the sense that you're sure say by this time, Thomas Tuchel actually team or the World Cup Navy. If you want to be in the squad, unless something is where a players can do a match channel, a bet 9 and answer in you can see Beba, no Yamia Babeshe. But when your man Carrick in the Manchester City derby, and then your man a good sign and positive sign, man. Me, I still have belief in him, say he's a good player. So when you're playing time, any opportunities are, he can still knock on the door of Owura and Thomas Tuchel. Maybe at Thomas Tuchel and what in but this time around, Carrick will be one of the instrumental people in the guy's life. Because if you look at him, performance or done when Oba Manchester United for that earned him a place in England. Timomri ko Euros no Kobo Binia Diana all of a sudden Yaba now will never be more and no reference Ruben Amorim. Now we had the opportunity to play under Carrick. Fortunately for him, Carrick was a midfielder. And when you know signing the Baby Ejuma. So Sunday and Yomasiko Edema, Rafinha, any Hanti Flick no. I'm praying and hoping say Kobe Menu will get saved Michael Carrick. He will be able to build a team around him. you'll be able to trust him, support him, and Kobe Manu will be able to seize the opportunity and make sure say he's performing. Because he's one player that among what campaign in their man. He's one player that Manchester United for feel say he should be in the team, he should be in the squad. So Kwaku, when he get the opportunity to be in the squad, what are you going to do to let Amanfo say, okay, the campaign that we did, Nyama ye can't say Komenu Ba, no be Timia Sanu. Is he giving us that sort of performance? What Timia a 1 out of 1. Under Carrick against Manchester City, he was super. The game was good. They won. Or another big test over the weekend. Wait tomorrow, when you home come up. If he's able to pass that test, not twice so much that kind of performance, that is where I'm going to say, okay, you can't. So if you look at the starter, Manchester United team are improving massively under because expected goals to create team so that is to tell you say now Amorim were issues. Now the issue now boils down to the Jose Mourinho Diano. Say coach Omuni CV, almost the ideologies, the Yenses, and you've been never told what to me for Manchester United. So I'm hoping for Kobe Manu, and I hope he will be able to deliver that sort of performance. Say, aha, you can't say ombo no bar no man to bet me adani. If he's able to do that, no bet to us. I and the side of my team for Manchester United. I think say beboa na bibiano enso etimi akoyi enso etimi Kwaku yenko Real Madrid ye ni nkomo Real Madrid Kwaku Madrid for money problem na in this transfer window maintain Real Madrid going out for player bia ni ade
na so wo hwe team no mo ni problem ya ozo na hu bi
Kwaku Real Madrid team ni problem.
Omo ni problem ya problem.
Kwaku one ye nim say the game against Monaco, the left, the right and the left, was occupied by midfielders. Madrid was centre backs where Newman Chidan Kuyi Mfama Womo in terms of Omo getting match playing time. And as Omo Madrid match playing time because one prepare. Alaba or Erasmo Real Madrid.
Oh, no,
Real Madrid. Oh, these are players that who minutes some Real Madrid affair and said and Sweni. Look at Real Madrid anymore. But these are squad that are available, more when you're available. So many are available.
Suspension.
Mendy, Militao, Rudiger. Saba according to the on card, I don't say I'm fanning count. You decline.
England you porters in the bureau. You crab below a catch and is a Ochili club a beboa. It's the I club. Now, Madrid, they are community also more top player. One no more nature number 2. But no almost a gas ya shooting. He's a left back. Coach in the yes or the corner.
Real Madrid, you talk about this extensively with evidence and other things because of time and in your time more. But still Real Madrid team need hands and fin actually and even on their wings.
So they will be doing that in the summer. Our club on
then no, it was unfair to some extent on Xabi Alonso on issues not being able to mine the dressing room, getting issues with players, failing to probably adapt to the system. But if that is the case, Goku, so also Real Madrid team said that was at first glance because Real Madrid team, Goku, so bus season injuries, suspensions, players failing to perform. Couldn't blame Alonso for that performance.
Don't blame no. Your last time on Champions League, natural meaning a bomb for.
Goku. I know
I want to come and be free.
I know Bibia Okanino and to it. But this is a Real Madrid team that the last season of Carlo Ancelotti, you and I and the Real Madrid fans knew now Real Madrid team here overhauling.
That one here agree, but I'm also the amateur on it. Ancelotti the Champions League and the moment. I be no more than no. Nana mana o team no starting from bench. No. That's how rule. That be no the Jude Bellingham man about that. No man the goals no. It get to a point Madrid center backs ni na play. Na Alaba ko isi ayi ko isi no mo ze junior meto play o man to natural meaning na ebo 4 obo 4 ne 5 ne sa mo de koje Champions League and you try you cry get to a point on to play the Champions League final no cry because that one bobu bibi sa come on nyema part ko gudi American what as no Madrid as a club no omo ne ma no omo ye no confo na handle team no uni so omo na ye djuma na cho omo ni football and Madrid so no e ne kra no me strategic signing first na bi omu team player bi di
no makotonaba
no more the same profile no because of marketing wise Madrid ne no ma jani ma bi first omu team player oni bobo so ho nya fe kro mo nto wo mo so omo do ba no mo hwe wani ma enche nkuna e omu check sa ne ma dia na omu ja ready wo ko fa Beckham ne ba ye make wata e di yo ne ma bu e bi anen no na ye dey esesa
se no ma na asesa
ni bi san ko na say no dwi adibi still
adiwi na mpese me ye no china but to them am fan too more now dey yen hwe who defenders are Real Madrid for no was ewa any minute o mabon this season and midfielders no you see say Real Madrid lucky e won finfin odada wo because they now him say they failed to replace Toni Kroos and Luka Modric which of course ye nya Toni Kroos bi em enya Luka Modric bi em so Real Madrid for performance this season wins one any effective sir in films you effective because of the revenue Mbappe but you must send him you mon fama me the more to so much see am ya na ndi enko no sima pe na ye ntibi nko if you look at Sanomani ni nano and this is the team that it is made to compete at the highest level because where Real Madrid squad playing time this season share form so share Mendy na he Alaba now Kabaha, Rudiger. They've all played below 50 minutes Marco or Muntimimo. And if you look at down there now, these are players that only defenders were through the Real Madrid. So now Coach Biono is dealing with few people. You know over time if you look at Alaba, Kabaha, Rudiger, games for Mendy,
a third choice. Left back. Mendy no person moton we pra no manya de la ma no ma maintain then he cover the NBA problem you Alexander no so prayer dey aka no apart from no your Alvaro Carreras abi na no born no ambomini true suspension ono any day umpra nika ayi form no so wo form e bia di housing and no na be ka say bia e dey e hard be Madrid dey kogu that team no da bia me ka say e was in Cancun stadium abi university man I friend Florentino Perez the ideas of football no mo team top player na bi player the jersey number we ja to no mo pay the same player or share jersey number no mo the number two of our player mo say me say spiritual say you
sad no man I dey o mo dey run football na sa mo dey no run football na ti so mo dey run football ni side mad Real Madrid won't succeed
ana uno but mo zo ni don't succeed
sa mo do na
Bomo is on any don't succeed. You anything the RTA or not try testing mark 1 2 try testing now what is a big club like Madrid Mimwa ayi abelo enimtia yes e ma lo sunko enko fa abelo ambra o transfer analyze anya yi ni etu asheda but omaye uni reason dia
omo reason they best known to them
more because owuni say season where there players na wa ha abubo mudino bibribe ko Flomendi enye show so betra ayi Rudiger ebia ometima consider pe abi baby na ho de owo Alaba de ono no ya pam no but work keke the American what so players be film akọ after no be pay the same ayi di omo ayede aba be ram no ayi juma na ma eji omo ni do omo nko anete omo ne ma omo ya ase
sa profiles kura yi we dey je woni mre no nyampo china
because ono no abi go uze say the defenders here apia genuine no otwamini wo ha they did not have a cover defender.
If you hold as you,
when you say season here almost done,
they are conceding. Say
now,
it's not
Real Madrid season 2004-2005 for any game lineup. He believe in they will play as Papa anymore. Omunshi goes. Clean sheet.
Oh, you mentioned 8 conceded 7, not 3 points.
So fast our time everybody na issue no most Real Madrid team no munaya they were there.
A defensive problem. Claude McLeary. He had Claude McLeary. Omo if he's at Tavigo. McLeary 6 in Obebo man Real Madrid those days. Maybe no. Habib McLeary catch a club and agent castle. Ajumana McLeary yano. I know I didn't want to ni sikam. Always ask about past 26 years or 30 years. And after McLeary departure, Madrid the sofa it take you a long time and son of Ubabinya or the same Enrique Casimiro. Obuti no minim sere obusi ye no but as a Madrid near man omo ye no omo kwanet near man omo ya na utumu so who here over and over utumu so who here player we sa now we be there Madrid went team for Patrick Vieira wa Arsenal omo koken near man fa na ejigu na omo akoto Michael better the strikers are rubber no omo team start omo nyina na omo bo ball ni drum finu abeka so obi engina o ba omo wie no na wa show 6 na wa share 4 when you 3 points no oko
that model won't work again kwaku
oh sa na hu na sa work ya mo kwaku Benzema ekono player wine na Ancelotti targeting anya Harry Kane
chama unia back to Real Madrid fault no obey no maye no he corrected some mistakes going for players that omunano in this kind of play omunaye attack omunaye one ball
adu there ho already this squad ya make you Ikakasia Cesar Sanchez top goalkeeper na wadago na da Spanish shirt na Valentina Casillas be fa no obedam you defenders Roberto Carlos Michel Salgado Walter Samuel Ivan Hariguea Francesco Pavon Raul Bravo Salgado Raul Bravo Pavon Ivan Hariguea no mu odin pa bara mo ball no na enye gidigidi bia sa that we no koku di omu gun sene so abi already omu a Walter Samuel di oba madu no wo so kaka bono kra me fa sa midfield David Beckham Zidane Guti Santiago Sarri Abel Salades was part of this squad because no experience who about Barcelona da e do the nebe enye bad adimu ono Ronaldo Raul Michael Fernando Morientes that squad we no koku e to da e be season we no mo Morientes score long omu nako obetuma statistics players we gina and no wasan bo Beckham account not the Zidane account, not the Guti account, because that team one Moses.
More attacking.
That team one Moses.
Obia Moses.
And you are no more bra. Not the Sorari Ababisi. Uti omoni de koku e omayi dada. Me sit down who say who you coach we forward that we do abre. Benzema e kono. Hwe numbers pa na Benzema de Real Madrid. And Ancelotti needed a striker equally or you good to say Benzema be wa bugo okaka na ne bi one what that profile ni. Yanko Fire came, Rabbi Corno, typical goal pusher. I was your one for Juno Prayers at turning class. I came the anyone heading to a moment of forcing. Who is going to have forcing? 500,000.
Kwaku, and no, but so time now, we have a solid team in terms of balance. Look at goalkeeping, look at defenders, solid midfield because on any day, if you present Casemiro, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, they can compete with midfield BAU. During those times, no, look at how Real Madrid needs it here when they are playing games. How I don't know what's it called. But currently, as we speak, so what you many as a one percent name 50 better. But who team to bomb to grow this season? Or more Real Madrid prepare to play against them. A team that they see deep, given here. They lack people that will give that defense play passes. And if you who weakness, no be bonus, never cause another be other, you get the results. Yes, the game against Monaco. Talk of any year. Monaco was pressing Real Madrid and leaving spaces behind. Real Madrid exploited the spaces and it has 6 goals. But in the game that they've suffered this season, go and watch them. Teams did not decide to sit back home. And who to break that defense, becomes an issue. And
Omono says on any day, Vinicius on a form, Mbappe on a former, Omumpe defender bia, Ometim is out to place now. Titigina Koko Maginu, Nare, Odere. The wood or tenacity di na or Koko new crowd. Or the way to some man could or her. I be with a can of crepa. Who made for this in attack is we. Bagu, show more boy.
Ogu, I throw on yet, the mudao. But so far,
we're gonna be asking a no matter what someone about. Are you not we are we Raul Bravo? Menamina who left back our success happen.
So fat phenomenon they are this
Raul Bravo. I don't know Timmy or Timmy will be born to see a monster.
For the first time, I was when they are this
Fatimi. Na fasa ati na ne yaka so mo balance obibiano. What was the achievement? So for team where that's we have stars and everything. Now for munya balance with team say me boss Casemiro ni Toni Kroos mo make for the winner. What was the achievement?
And the non class I will achievement. Abi, people do see a Cristiano Ronaldo mo. People even don't talk about some conforming and sana na ebo amfino.
I know
they don't talk about because only Madrid for no be seen the who said this team was very good. They did well. But the Omodebo Barcelona so European trophies now. No Omoji abu do no. But even in the domestic league, you know, Omo dey say fan baby no. Omadwen ne call ha kakra no so e ma Barcelona advantages ana bi ba say. Go for so check Madrid 30 something na Barcelona La Liga no wa chini. Arebe say baby awa baba. Ye make kan what as. Etu Omo no ekokoko twasen a. E bia ne no omo ye biare. Wo na hwe Madrid omo record no. Players no omo to omo de omo ba. Omo to omo de omo ba. After World Cup, you almost said that you play who's play away. Or could you be near the number? Or your midfielder and or your attacker. Now, kick on the top. Or you defend already away.
And only more below my runners.
Sana, who you are Florentino Perez. On when they say, oh, no. Your penalty say football and Kazana, normal circumstances. You do football, you know, conform more football ton year panel. Hey, midfielders and attackers. Because of goals, you know,
that is how it's.
The man says, "Oh, attack and you control about the man the ball no boss and now man mesa." When you call you a flop, me any other.
Sure, me know ya. When Barca decided to go for different model, we saw the results.
Yeah.
When they reverted and decided to go the model of ball, we saw how it was going. Real Madrid made a mistake from Meme end in appointing Alonso because Alonso is a systematic coach. Real Madrid for them pesa if they are to go back to those days, those systems that the team will lack balance. Team be obe share Real Madrid be am piano. Be bu Real Madrid be bu ni yipa.
So you see Ebiane say we not make.
Now team we the share team bias is
Abi team we net team men na be team bias no.
And no some American when you present a team like this.
And no say no pro kwaku the only thing assistant Florentino Perez wanna say I rather go in
for Ballon d'Or winners in the lineup.
Yes.
The only good in there is assistant. The other say I rather go in for a young player Oba. Metona boarding. Edi onumuma ba. Mabe man a chance na mana bonafa. And until now is Franco Mastantuano. Ne boarding den Yakofa Vinicius. Ne boarding den Yakofa Rodrigo. Ne boarding den the other Guleaba. But our players who's all the number 4 or 5 years. Or be a hater. To say Vinicius a Madrid de Tona. I bet to meet money around bare 150 million euros.
Sure.
Do you understand? And they be as abo de na cafe no ko beto e and found woni fee. Yeah, the other day say me ma transfer adwon change for who be mine also.
That time he was on top of his game.
I agree, but Florentino Perez will not negotiate for a player the age around 27, 28 I can contract. Few a year man or 100 something million. Tina say my woman is Marina Granuskaya. We see the chance for no one about was sad. Madrid no we also play and I can 1 year contract. So only near more way. Mama is can do 30 million. No man, Di. Remember the Kwaku or Munkwan Tissel Musigan Club. I will miss him. Cabo from.
So if you are to go back to this,
the label says, the back come there boy use if you go labels.
Teamway, that's we. She say Karen, say teamway are never wait to quality new BB and who. A bear design in the game. On about 5 games, not be one.
I will Monaco Musho Champions League. Women are not Lyon bar. The new freaky better no about that's why we not because referee boy be any fair no we go anymore. Now if I can water some until you see a base supposed to defend us. Tinan confuse the water some about Madrid na be ka. Ivan Harriga Carlos there boy Iki ko ba bash or one will be short to back be near day. This are
some na make say I go back to this system agagu. Real Madrid was over.
Me say ya no motie. E no na me person on YouTube. Omo say ya no motie. O ya dey kwaku omo nsesa. O bi o say o defenders o omo nya fit. But yet utim ni twamini na no dey kra o changes bi o ye. Ye ball no kwanu kakra wa yiro wa say you if you not the method abisi. Na twamini akwa ko gine echi o. It tells you say omo plan bibi.
More overhaul, yeah, this anyway. Because me shit team Lydia.
Summer.
They will need
a summer about January there in your show.
Ringer and probably.
So who is all more per Rodri?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, way.
Yeah.
Who is all more Rodri?
But every.
And yeah, bo. Madrid. They do take. I mean, catch up with them. Omo di mi omo yo. Rodri is Spanish. Apart from no, he's a Ballon d'Or winner. So set profile. Who's a man who be sure better no cancer be. So mo profile no. Sana Madrid for no. Mo player no profile. Player na me de na eba no. Ne so fa so ne say. Na me mo adwuma bi mo tenase amon checking. Who's a Real Madrid on? Anytime about Atletico Madrid they turn player ma Barcelona bi. Omo so to player free Espanyol. Who the leader? Nkufu ya be for player free Akra so. Ade na yeso ye nkwa ankonkofu. The Espanyol for the Real Madrid for ye fine. Na Barcelona for so ne Atletico Madrid. Abi bi e kan what ya. So ye wa angle bia mo ye wi. They say the na mo push for David here. Kasi ase ko okwa the likely goalkeeper be ba da podium no. David or Spanish ada ne enkofa ne fa Real Madrid. E mo push ya na mfa na ma kofa koto aba. E di ma koto go no da na bo se Spain akra bi twi ni tipe. No mo na agency na asen ka Madrid talk eba.
Yeah.
Omo sinus ne kwa kusero mu si yo omo ne ma no. And they say papa na nkasa da e be hia na e bisa no. Se no si ye ne ma. We want me be see ne Madrid went team for Patrick Vieira. A nice man for them push you have and who the Oma Koto Mike Owi. Owi will team we ma kwaku balance ben kwana bi be de ba. Oba went mammo. But team already we so now mo good channel. A good strikers o menya goals ama o but omo kwana ti omo ne ma say. Madrid dey go ijo ma say mo no mo nyo mo djuma. Omo no mu omo so mo better than team ya Europe no matter what happen. Ina coach bi ba. Omo zo omo de makra ba o metima ebi.
Is it yeah? If they bring that.
Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi. God bless you and your crew. I want to ask Abid and Ricardo that if Bruno come out from United, is he a legend of the club? Stay focused and blessed as well. Lampard from Ampa, Torres Electricals. With them is a Bruno dear legend, more legend pa. Abiba na meboa. Legend, more legend pa. Good afternoon, Mr. Abu. Abena Sunday, Sunyane. Inter Miami preseason tour kicks off tomorrow. One sleep and Leo Messi step on the pitch once again. As a fan of Messi, I'm very happy that the GOAT is back because we are tired of tapping in and penalty goal. Happy birthday to Celia Cuticini, Leo Messi's mother, 1066 today. The woman who gave birth, the woman who gave the word the GOAT, the Obama Eddie Etua. So I don't know. Abu, I'm a young trapper. Watch you live inside Sokore Mampo. Greetings to my teacher, Maestro, Sir Odro. The Odro is around. I don't pay name is all my office now. And then no, it didn't come up back community. A good day, international DIABY. This is always trailing, watching you when you panic. Keep up the good work. Greetings to emergency ward nurses at SDA, Asamang Hospital. On so a bomb day. Hi, DIABY. Good afternoon. Nice outfit. We thank Arsenal. We the Arsenal guys will put United at their level. Mark my word. I'm a good day. Watch you live from the Anquanta. Keep up the good work. And I'll say nice cake from Abu Dhabi. I mo capture. Hey, this is neurotransmitter from Pope John, SHS and minor seminary. I wish my darling Clama United all the best, the very best as they demolish Arsenal this coming Sunday. So badly that Pep will have no choice but to step out and congratulate us himself. The other hashtag Fakye for Luther King. The interpretation is so far clear. You guys are doing a great job. Big ups to my bro, Mr. Cliff, inside Kwaunketia, Honodifi Eramo. Good afternoon, Abu. You're doing a great job with your boys. Abu, I said Man United will play the Champions League this season. United, United, Bobo. Michael Carrick tactics. Manchester United, we are watching live from Domain Kwebi near the King's Palace. Quality, friend of Franco. Franco, no quality. Yechamu Papa. Oze Fakye, where is your other panelist? Yaka, my show around. Ache Yamwa, Papa Diaby. The moment I heard Victor Font campaigning that I voted for, I will bring Leo Messi back. Then I saw that he's a visionless as Bartomeu. How can you bring this old man to a very young team? No wonder Bartomeu is the reason for our financial problem. Nobody should come near Juan Laporta. He will be our president forever. Desmond Nkua. I'm Ostes Tahiru from Sampa, German North. Please, will Semenyo play for Man City next month in the Champions League for sure? And do not in the registration. Hi, more update on Chelsea. Amisai Liberia camp, Bujumbra, and the fire emojis no so. MON-FRI Ramadan. Good afternoon, boss. I'm Malik from Accra. You guys are so good. My greetings to my wife, Fadila. Your day, good day, boss. Kudos to you and your crew for the good work. Abu, it's like your program is all about European football and Ghana Premier League. What about the Division 1 and Division 2? Abu, you once said Division Brass is the team you support. I've never heard you earn any news or stand to be corrected. Is it correct? Now, Brad, may come as a job. Division Brass is doing well, and we better check those side too. And they have you didn't come on the Kobe, even inter schools, but be running at the barrier. Hello, Fakye TV. You guys are amazing. Fakye Sport MON-FRI. Please, Mr. Abu, the McBonty 2 years inversion, all white party is coming on blah, 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 blah. And they meant to us and farmer. My name is Waifa, and I'm from Kumasi. Please update me on Chelsea. Mikhail Modric. Was it one match is when is Mikhail Abib Abenoba?
Modric, no. And say, week here, more say, or best start, say, I join any team, then, but I want fixed dates, but we anticipate to be early February because multiple reports indicate, say, maybe I can call or self suspension. Suspension now, for time frame and to some, but I want to say anti doping for who he said, the water and he's been out for more than 1 year. And I heard him to pay multiple reports, say, Obe joining group trading very soon. Though no time frame, but it looks like somewhere in February.
Mate, ma mena momra, me ba pay yeti esim na fa fise na to aso ma. Ya ba sisi ya.
Sports.
ye peda my after no ozandi ni komo chichimu kakra reason tia ene ya bomode etimi the sports fan no ababa bebazi see erodi nkomo no ereche
meet up with another major steps, and I think that this ministry could not have been blessed than this for 2026. It's a good way to start the year. For many years, the sports sector has spoken with one voice on a single issue: the need for a reliable, transparent and dedicated system to finance sports development. That call has been consistent, and I think lawyer Ernest Thompson will tell you this. He is better placed to be able to tell you how consistent this call has been. It has been patient. We have had a lot of patience for it, and in many ways it has been overdue. Today, that long-held aspiration begins to take institutional form. The inauguration of the governing board of the Ghana Sports Fund is not just a fulfillment of a legislative process. It is the culmination of years of advocacy, policy discussions, national expectation, if I may add. It represents what Ghana sports has long waited for: a structured, a predictable, and accountable financing framework that serves the entire sports.
Anti amoye koma nra pepa no bomo de chair today no members ya bomo the sports fan no board no senior city professor Koyo enim right on a board chairperson and office no your David Dr. David Kofi Waku on the administrator Mrs. Wahimina Asamoah chief director Mr. Dia Alhassan Otin technical advisor Mrs. Deborah Ade Jenny Enzo director and as on HRMD the MON-FRI Mr. Yeboah Ampo Ankra Enzo director general and Mr. Ernest Thompson and Zuma Nelson Mrs. Belinda Pranch Honorable Rahel Florence Apo and Honorable Desinche Dia as a Miami boss on normal name paying for any abomodane Edioma Basso Mumbra and Mame Buana board on the Yamanku Yepa. And from them, command the donate me echo so but Nelson and on the U15 girls no regional courts no your bomodia it made the launch no and so Eramo Mame the Ghana Football Association president arrival no ne said Niama is here tieni the ekum no ene ade utumuzampa na enya de ketwakra jumadia na ehyi papa ene yaka so no ne so wabane en football ne de ohwe na waye ni ye na aboama bibia akoye kama pa so etimi ede amaya honsem no ye de erametimi era man ticket yezo krikuno no na onze ne ye de niama tutuna kwama eboama ekuye yenko kutie ne kakra na yehwen koma obomodi edi ojumadi na se.
Investment in women's football is already yielding results. From the revitalization of domestic women's competitions to the improved structures around our Women's Premier League, and from youth national teams to senior level, we have seen steady and measurable progress. That progress has resulted in the resurgence and success of our senior female national team, the Black Queens, who have again risen to reclaim their place among Africa's elites through improved preparation, better workwear, and renewed sense of peace. But as leaders,
Atiamo ye komane pimpana bomo de atuja ye di remedy amount beba na abeyafo na bambara sana no ma menkin kan we kakra sana ma we tie the honorable sports minister ABOU. I'm Jordan from Nkranza. You are doing a good job. Yeah, that's it. Now it's good afternoon for Sport. You guys are doing well. I'm afraid that Man United fire will be quenched by Arsenal on Sunday from Magzo Mastina Enterprise. Wenchi and all the ABOU. Please update me on Mohamed Kudus injury. Please, when will he come back? JD inside Asante Draben. Greetings to that Sebre Nana Otu Sebo Draben Mahine. And the Kudus actually a match more baby no. They corner we are no beba no ababeto so. Good evening, Abu. Update from Manchester United. Man City they will fire Asano Santa. Mentiase meze we no ya na you we ni adia. Good evening, Fakye Sport. I'm called Biscaro from Wasa. I give you the tell Abib that me penasempa. He's very intelligent pa. Abib that was say I am logical. Watch you live from Begro. More update on Mediama, SC and Liverpool. And I will so say Fakye Shama, Western region. It's not the same Real Madrid who leave Rafa Varane and Sergio Ramos the same season, but won the Champions League. You're not sure about an Fakye Sport, biggest sports station in Ghana. Keep up doing the good work. From Samson inside Kumasi, Tafo. My greetings to my mom, Madam Helena Mensa Nedi Alonso. Baby Ramno. I like your analysis on Real Madrid issue. Keep up the good work. Dauda, watch you live from Nomreso or on the Fiere. Real Madrid will win the Champions League this season from Osu Dominic. And I was also Fakye Sport. You guys are the best. Pastor Ike, Papa, ye Papa. Hi, Abu, please, where is Maestro? Maestro around. Why? Jomo Beteninka, wo baby ni adia. Jabi kubeba be doing come on way. And I was also big shout outs to you guys. In fact, you guys are doing awesome. Abu, Man United will rip Arsenal at their own backyard for my stay inside Agona Asafo. Good evening, Abu DIABY. And I understand the phrase, if you say, Ubia won a master. Luther King fear DIABY, and DIABY fear special one. And the fearless is verse. Among Wase boys are proud waiting for you, Bra Kweku. But a Briscoe, Brekum among Wase, and all the fear the buyer. Near their yes, boys in the Confo secret church or Montina or my way. Now, good evening from Ahafo. Bediakon, Chelsea go win. Crystal Palace is Chelsea go win against Crystal Palace. My name is Asako GH. Your day, buy and no, but then I say, be this say or mobile more improving Ghana football. Now, as my take a crana, me ma be for them, bro.
Investment. Together with the Ghana Football Association, government led a process for us to have a good arrangement that gives broadcast rights that now shows a number of our league matches live, and it has improved patronage. We have also put a system in place where the Premiership clubs receive in advance $1 million Ghana cedi before the start of what they.
Now, President, now okay. Have you? President, thank you. And he's at it. That's seven and all more canon. But as they were eating, President,
because Vice President, Excellency, Professor J. Nana, Obukwajima, 20 President, the Moody or H.
Ghana Football Association President. If maybe your tea, in the midst of said the Nippon to a president, or not. Yeah, may feel president.
How can a football republic for president?
Boys, if you all cry, or body dingo. There's other voice and a panel boy, or bony dingo still near you. So we have a TJB and only have a bony dingo boy to Munya.
Oh, are they? Tana no kazo makle kabia ni.
O makle kabia o boni e dizuni anhwe o kra one
na so mi tie kakra.
Your Excellency, we have been able to clear debts, old coaches, some as way back as 2020, and these have engendered confidence that government can be trusted, and that when you go into contract with people, they would have the belief that you would pay. Unfortunately, same cannot be said of what we inherited, and my president of GFA will tell you is in the possession of a letter that was written to them by the U17 head coach.
Who the president of the GFA put it in still.
No, but to be very honest with you, that's a very bad sign from the FA presidency. Forget everything. for bibi ato nchen. You don't put that attitude in the presence
of the orienting abotre.
Koku and yet the orhasem. Me say irrespective of the orhe, the ene koso. Matters concerning football and ye discussing.
We are due bare.
I'm building a point. You bet myself.
I'm telling you also can say, but
men can we then the table.
Oh, Kaba said, but I'm going to see me shadi.
Her Excellency, no, Tiadi, but we're straight, no, has or
only fees. Her Excellency fees, I don't know. Tuesday, who's a one ordinary I had. Oh, yeah, mon share guest, say, share, whatever, share says, who's all car about her. My main matter, no child, you pigeonity, most of her hard and a cat, no about tea, and then Yana.
Her Excellency pigeon or share honorable sports minister in one baby. Kate, share this side, Her Excellency, share. Oh, yeah, your mom, your tea, or more to the my yabia, ya papa, and tea for green, away. Who's on or hardy? Your team who's also hardy. I feel what done it. I want you away, no.
Papa, who's over hobby.
Okay, and no more. What I do, we are, we know. My young friend wants some of a mouth. They could defend when I go pony. I don't never boy. Jai the higher way. Jai, sir. Young friend wants some more. Judgment day. I catch them on some say, opposite defending when I'm in. I don't know who's why the away and yet.
Then am I?
Ebina we.
That be now what was saying that here. I'm about to the kind of crazy. Yeah, if you president to Kwane, it will be a rule.
That go.
Somehow,
come back at the meaning, but so say Ubi a human to carry.
Now, be a henny baby, I don't know. Can
be a henny baby, that can be. The bush also be a henny baby to me.
The only thing that should be a time now, not confirm is a more cabby wound near day, no better 2 year coaching on my clear. After now, if you president, holiday,
who there are people in the football circle who believe that and yema omo yesisi afui ama agrono omo huni se omo de capital kakra ba mama niema ekọ anim no. The current government is taking glory of everything and abasa emwo omo football for. They believe that any single opportunity aban mpini for benye, especially the sports ministry ebenye biano. They made it look like aban no and a bibia as if when it comes that way, it undermines the effort any juma omono as association no aye. Nti eno no ho. Is always minister kasa ni nyina no. Wa nkasa na ya ade e sikaba league nem o say omo as ministry ya ade for the first time yeah best starting league club bia enya seed money. Anywhere the football association for no be gina bi omo so say afuwe unprecedented say yeah ebo league not before the start no na boa ama clubs enya sika. Into two contradicting statements.
We didn't hear now.
We didn't hear now. Obia person o claim glory. Yeah. I've said this year. Time now. Asem we buy ya. If in the communication department no monam eko accounts ya ebra pini Mr. Hart eko can me better na credit discuss say even at the day now I'm launching at the FA president was clear, emphatic. Me nim the entia omuntimi ionize sa ade we. Kweku eye bodies mienu.
Yade. EBK kogulu EBK weze yori abada bi eye we pa. Azu good as DIABY. Kweku wanted to be the one to present that to the vice president because he's selfish. He wanted people to believe that those package 2 million for the winner of the Ghana Premier League was his hard work. This man is so selfish that he believed that Ghana needs World Cup qualification than the AFCON title. So selfish. ABK there no say like opeso no na
fine, but the selfish aspect, the selfish aspect I don't think that's the case, but I think that the earlier the earlier the two parties comes together to understand that the interest of agrona yedi no and yedi honkomo yempo the FA needs the ministry needs the FA.
That be said thing be say the president no more then we can
no minister can ne niema waye as a minister. And Yema Waye as minister. Don't forget, and cherish for Babaso. The ministers will be careful. Will be a bonnet mahoba inti, baby, I obey Gina Biano. I will say a bo na be don't do mam who say, me ye, Juma. And baby, Omako Shen, Uncle Dean come off as sports fan. Here say, ye defu to be in yes catuna, boa me yagwana, and ye baby, sir. Nasa, me as minister. Many administration aboa me yenye sikese di aba mribia. That is the more reason that Her Excellency Sawoti ha okwa akachire mampani say kakra ya ye ni say nyes kakese be kan kwayen clubs and as associations ahodo akan sika kese betima bam na ma agoni mu ayede. So the FA president, when you also get the opportunity, it is through your administration and whatever ye di hunko e cause so mo lobbying any ABA 1 or 2 and we also present yours from that score. Mean who say a ye be who be about kweku a nipa mienu everybody want to show the power.
No, why say any day the minister no that power.
That's what I'm saying. Omumi enu nyina no. Ket okreku eye
kasa we say.
Na say minister dem ka so pe kasa nyina. Me maka una ya who defend ya ko ba no asa ba bi si.
Minister dey be defending that.
Now we didn't defend you, man. We are sound. Who say and for 1723 910 is your son before Obaka could defend 1723 against 9 1723. So we will be any. Because what about the crop?
Man, no keka do keka.
1723 say 9 say cry say and I will call a go filling station. I will talk with Crania Sama go be cracker.
At 1723 911. Still I be defending.
Who be defending 17?
Say Ukraine war in here.
I say some before because one at the boy be out to defend it.
The lawyer money.
O say the tongue for 17 cities, these are 23 and 9 cities. Ubekwa could defend 1723.
I say ba akoso chairman.
On it. Extreme come Kasim. Hey, I mean I'm supposed to go in the water na. When you eche me yasem. Tikoku omunja de omoye no. We and yet the omoti help me. There is something to adewe. Bibi esi be 1 week ago. Dabena omobo AFCON semi-finals on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
The FA president wasn't in the country. Oba, I think Monday and Numre and I was saying if free hako the following way, you know, for semi-finals games. No? Oba for quick meeting be regarding your World Cup no kono any and yama be something happened. Hey, me intel and what I know that I know a day I will phone what omumi no. I am not those journalists now. I'm exclusive breaking news and I want fella and no. But your point I can't show. I tell for the becheme, but that is not me. I don't want to do that on air.
The BBC.
Yeah.
ABB.
It concerns a choir. You better so I ever call a World Cup. I know what you're trying to do. Just trying to be sarcastic. So pushy. Appearance few ones. No. It has got nothing to do with players. No.
Yes, sir.
Far from players. No.
Take it in ones.
Supporters. There is gap, friction between the association and the ministry. Nema Bibri echo so that day the meeting did not go as planned and so many things happened, but I will not want to talk about it. Exclusively breaking for now because Tibino be leaky fine, but I will not want to talk about it.
That meeting was between the FA and
the FA president Nebama on the FA members. No, stop what you're doing.
Okay, this ABOU meeting last night.
I was not in the meeting, please. I apologize. I had now. Player ben am gonna Samba. Makasa asingu mesenya kabiri. Obi any okro kwa kasa asma chire keto kre so naturalize sambo oni embo boy.
About can use it to account.
You shall say what my Africa kasa asma chire. Some African gentlemen Congo. DR na say Congo. Brazzaville. Yeah. Wa bo national team ni bi da. Player Congo for who say competent enough to play for national team Black Stars. Adan was say your friend no go replace him Mohamed Salisu. Now Osia should be Adriana captain everything.
Alex
Boachi, Ali Mohammed, Razak Simpson, Heart of Lions player and they say Aban. For league in the leadership add on Ghana for. Somebody born a bossing on one.
There is one who say be away in a commitment.
Man.
This is bono. Then a dedication.
Massa, who will be the catch them play and so on national extended contract now, Monke no.
No, but meeting ya okay. Meeting now.
I wasn't in the meeting. Meeting now or more year. Try to frame your statement well. Meeting. Don't emphasize me say me person. Oh, chawe. Yet me bamba. Fakye say nyina na e wo ha.
Yeah.
Mo cabinet meeting am Kobi.
No, say mo your cabinet for.
Me Kobi.
But we football people.
Me yet more Fakye.
That's why you more Fakye for meeting am
me say cabinet meeting.
Me so me dey na no.
Me Fakye general meeting but cabinet meeting me
football people we general meeting go.
Mpacho DIABY.
Hey, abi, and you na akoto aba say ye ma yi
Congress. There's different between meeting and Congress.
I do call football people meeting.
Me Mpacho DIABY. Me member of the association confirm hold the position and no take day to day. The meeting I wasn't in the meeting
member because who were club man
and I remember example they say Fakye me yedmo ha na me yedmo ha. Na no moko cabinet meeting na me omi.
And we different. They say Fakye
what makes it different?
Cabinet meeting
What obusaro the okwaji we na odi ayi. Because the okwaji we ni.
Fakye for meeting.
Cabinet meeting na akwa na no okwaji we na me obi.
Kwaje de.
The okwaji na me obi.
Ya na ma kwaje.
You okwaji e video something na me obi.
Bibi ala luta ke kabe wo se wo. Na buti.
Only luta the meeting. Me say okay kwa me say luta ko but dem ko kan me tie.
And after that meeting na ama we na ba.
There are so many things that happen in the meeting because the man the president if the president down was come on now cost from ministry inside so he needed to come now or money association for in then on be address 1 or 2 so there is a gap maybe Chairman you come on for they should fix whatever problem I want come on fix it whatever problem I want.
Me di football. If president our born ministry. Did ya? What be that?
Football and kasa.
Any name is a dodo na ba. We mon pencil. The bad government you ought swim pencil. Had they do why I no mon pencil on the jet man. Was it Nilantine and this?
We mo fifi mu.
Omo mo fifi mu. Na the other one here.
And minister we are ever back pressure so no about the bonus di omutua per diem di omutua hwan minister be na ate so yebi
ya nye bi na nilante so no so ya na ohia nsencho kwa cheche
we mu no pe mfifi mu and hwe saa nkofo ya omoye saa ni nyina se we mu penso so ye nya obi a no omobo pa omom kodom kubi nsuo ne hwan nyina na omo no efefo ne bo but kofo na omoye true sons of JJ Rollins na ba ko na ni lanti ba ko so ni
that's on mono BPP on person
white ba catch obi say white President Mama eputu minister we or the sports ministry for a special reason omunim say sa ho no true they need somebody who is transparent deal with something because onim say sa side or sector near one sector one deal with that place very carefully obinya as president you know person ohwe ho ni ona bu fi Adams de aka na ye kasa ne do so and o commission movement board too much we no free wa aban ni mu no niam bi ho hu ni say is handle it with care
Abraham Kakre
o mon solve that problem wona work up no come on so a de gap na ban ko mon solve Ghana for interest I knew say they be do that stage you know cause the coverage be come asem why
pass we
Wagu yenye football kroma
football kroma
na
ebi a football kru abere enya ne se de isi ye no
the mediocre type of football aye no kru mu aye ma ya de say football ebe koso asofa and ebe koso akonechi bebre with this kind of attitude ogu so we minister we have a president e do ba ho enye se wo ye keto kraku ase bi otafrache wi ase an Ghana na se be onim yansa yesa Ghana na ho fe yesa Ghana na wasunya bo na do 11 ye do ba ho to serve the interest of Ghanaians as football president. We a minister, you do ba say that sporting aye disciplines ni no me okruma no brana be serve. In this way nipa mienu ba na se mu mienu no mu interest nti e ko fa fiction ba na mo be yesa no ma no ya Ghana will continue to suffer. It's the more reason why young football ne kose ni esiko yai. If I'm to go by the main special one kind na kwaku we any case. This thing any case, it should be able to be solving amicably. Ni na intimi nya adwuma no for the reason enti e de bet now. Kwaku eden na ba kwaku sia ntia ebe ma gufu about to a point where in na yet meeting. Then your meeting na be here there meeting as. Then there was no need in being present at the meeting. Now so be and so meeting na say be say na say ya na be call. And upon me who video now say na video we there. Because of obi ayinti ene nyoma ye gidi say obi je glory nti.
There are video na ede.
Let's place it on record say before the government came, namo the bibia bana. Nema namo dia bana na ye blasters. Nema timi the bibia magani in football na. E ye mumu leadership na ye kofa that porous ball coverage by. Na man for issue ball, sebitibo tafrate enye fe ukuma. E ye mumu time ha. And this time enye dia ba still ye better than mo de na mo de buy. And you think say obiaba no take gloria na wo pen munyam no ono open no pen munyam rest of your back ndo no nkasa mo de yen nkasa wo ye adwuma bi. Sometimes these things it will help us to the football to continue to suffer be a selfish interest in tea and the bu o man no. And the more reason why we are suffering, we sit here and preach say okomoro kwa aban ni omo afina kan bom ye ntimi ye bi because we be glory nti naka ona wo Kofi Adam gina simpie so a no aka say oh adwuma we die sika we die e die before the buy nene ko no adwuma ne say e ko no adwuma ne say omu wie season yo mu nya say sika ntua omu de class no omu wie season yo mu nya tua na the football people for the football association for na nkopo musika na sa standard no ma say wo je a wo nya 20 billion which is 2 million Ghana cedis no omu farmer team to mbetimi a. Sometimes these things, you know, you cannot crunch it down for. If that is the case, say the also won't be video.
I will be who be
me found the no. Me found the now who be
you are the asunity as a yeni.
Was it
the asunity as a yeni?
The last time I'm in who play and say João Gomez then come on. I was a man of communication. One is communicating and that the other listings. And the communication is complete.
Do all listen all the day.
Pay attention.
Now what I can say, so me no didn't come and say what was some quantity as seminar. He didn't come.
Only himself.
Maybe na ote ba untie.
Onse o
this in this video ya me we. Ote asem ba untie.
Onse o hwe baby a when you bet ma koto bibi so ama na catch attention. When you learn physics and you're a student of physics. Physics be catch you say the eye is able to see an object.
You kwala physics. Be ye bia wa me si otie de o kan wa tini nyina.
Yes otie. If that is the case, I am trouser. Yem passing bia.
So that's also kasa na me fa ba bi no so me ba o. Se me ma me ka me ha wa be da hu me ha wa so bia. E dia ma fo no na ba so mu nyina ya de. Or if you know some more say how near how near how be out transit so I'm be able to say wow
what to say if we not qualify for World Cup or more Ghana or more military na baso how many times
Omoye debut omoye. Nanando do omo qualify.
These people are disrespecting Ghanaians big time, and you think I like guys I don't know I know we know. How many times like football people are disrespecting Ghana for you always want to defend them?
From 2006 the BBC World Cup here be corner. That ben na Ghana qualify for World Cup. But me ba ko ade efis one am ministry na ba.
Yeah.
Say me ba ko I qualify for World Cup. The Ghana Football Association paying for Agina Simpi so mambo ministry na ba. Now they qualify the FA president eba be gina say the abaso de Emma the sports minister Eddie Bikram Mampenyi me matie FA president his speech is very 20 last year the ba. Babi obegina bi oboga na Mampenyi na ba. 20 babi obegina bi oboga na Mampenyi na ba so. Emma no so ma down ma. E na no mo come no obo sports ministry na ba so. Nti wasem na oka me ninsum.
Me mpese
obegina bi obo ma ba.
Me mpese obesum.
Enti se o ne kabo mu ya ade agya se on kwa.
Kabo mu ya ade ben.
Fine. Na wotu me ba wa ka wa me da.
At the sub production na omo ye no. Hu omo ana omo.
Ye nu omo ana.
That dey hu omo ana omo.
Anu omo.
So be come asem kire me. Imagine I want me Honda Accord from a penny for. Na ma me kan kire wo. Ana dem be ka kire wo mpo. Ohu. Me be ka kire wo no. Wan push ya nkwa. Me nsa be ka.
Onsanka. Di elunti na wo se. Sempanfo so de sa de na mawa. Ba bi a also sha se free. Wo be kan how na yahu na push.
Oh, born a trumpet. And now, special one guy. It's also an opportunity about trumpet.
But I also more mo dia mo so mo pese 1.4% mo kire se. He said last time mo ye ya mo ma be teach. You know sika na still am pese mo be dia to. What am I no so? Was that 10 billion say o mo de ba tips. So mo la ba be kan. This can no mo na ayo mo yi na mo say no ya no kre if you are to dey na mo pese o mo nye.
Ye pese o mo ya de no mo yi na ye hu say with the help of the government.
Now, if president
Sunday, they refer to FA president. FA president, they can't say with the help, but
with the help,
the communicators.
Oh man, come with the help of the government. In two half from one openings, one year to ba.
Aboa do kokurolo. Aboa la chira na wo kitabo to jina re. You know what kasa e da de na no na ba me kan.
What happened here in the crowd has got nothing to do with even 1 million Ghana cedis. Are there a trigger beef between them? No, as was saying, like something different. So they should fix it. And the deal could do.
But me say basi pa ani mani je.
The basi MY
say AC mani je. The Neil and Dave and that point there. I was happy when we wait here. Everybody now wait here.
My resource.
No resource no. E be save Ghana sika.
No, we need money to invest in our game.
And none of prime minister in Komobi. So what is any prime minister business? Now, Tija, nice a day.
But we am about.
In Tijam person, me no bank room. There be a 20. You who transparent.
Where say you are not helping Agrona?
Agrona here.
Those of us in Agrona want the two parties together.
Uniagoni.
Say yes,
football person. That's you.
Baby, you are never considering I'm seeing you. Say yes, Agrona. You want in our daily activities are or Agrona. The wish you know what they need to smoke.
A beba na say ye be ye meeting na say na be cause dia. Yen to aso say ya ni unze o.
That is a meeting. At Tiwose ya enyi. The FN needs the ministry. The ministry yes, until they should come together.
But omo your margin so me ya en to aso say ya ni save your my Ghana sika. Be boy pa.
Sika bi ani bibia ye say. Sika bi ani bibia so ya say no. We need to invest the money in
sika de yes no. Say yen say sika nke en tam sika from management for ni ade ade.
Mo wi am no first mo dum na ma afre for no. Nas o mo wi am on kan che. Ofo edi.
So we defend the fact say Sergio Ramos attack na we defend this.
Oh, that be ejuma de mu nyina mo kabom na mo ya mani pa ba ko nkoje ni.
That be
but we are working as a team. So why is it that anything bia no the sports minister na transfer then some more can bia man wa ba be sa say fifo ni.
Aku
aku me so de me kan e wo so nsa kona nsa e
di it's a ministry ni ba o mebo afi na ba so say afi ni bo ma iska na ba ya na
enye no asa
so maybe
acknowledge omo
with the FA working hand in hand.
They are not working hand in hand. So I say they are working hand in hand. These people are working they are working leg to hand. Those hand to hand.
Na na why am party ba kona kasa omo ne ma omo ye na wudi so fa so.
Na omo no musika na ye.
Aka na ipe.
Omo no musika na ye.
No, sometimes no. Kwaku Kano Kreche na First Minister is doing very well. But na baby Oman Kofonya dey. So one can made up.
You need that, you know.
You understand?
One can Harman few so I'm having Koba.
No,
Sports Minister, but Biabet Nebia can't when I'm this kind of buy. Or Montias or Munko Music, Maramacasa buy music and Yemonye, Yembasem about football. If they can't do that, they should keep quiet. Yes.
The minister.
Commission na mempe but why dem manage ho pa
bia tram na we na ya we nyina so ya hu ze why we who committees are form kuma nyina ze ya kan wa se no sometimes no na wadi bo awe na ba be se obo a
adi ba so wanya so wanya fa 5 na mo wanya fa 5 na mo
ya nya de esa bi
5 na
technology omo 5 na Mr. Kediezo Kuku is a farmer.
No, he's doing very
well. He's a fine man and he's doing very well.
Fine man, I mean, not Mitias here. Then Bunaka.
He's doing very well.
Very no, yeah. First one, I'm in pet.
He's doing very
Jaika.
And
very near day.
So, yeah,
but back Ghana football, now I in the back open wire. You made so fast, what that? I am young.
Now, apart from no why name.
The baby,
my football, PJ.
My football, baby. Boho no to do you know.
I remember football is
my football now, Mocasa Pijano. I was through in Yasia. Mission 2 for some phone Fred Bia. Sassam Namunya count. And then
a gradual process.
Football, a binu, didn't a commodity, a binu. I met my voice at Rom, what is here.
Away, no way.
A man no more kasi improve football. There are some more bread. A man be Koboma to Mudina Hot to Kunaka could do Kunima could before Makaboma. Team. It is all be secure. Yes, one fine show be not one to provide. What are you trying to
do? So ya until Uteoba Fia the Fakye at the mouth. Omna Sambes provides the
yes.
Ye disikama.
Another
if you want to see, none of the
okay, the pictures I said they call.
I said none of the
I can say Chassan the Mida, or the viewers. Now you say
really Chassan. Maybe just said it to the viewers. You know, be as a
Easter, and himself, you are so the Oyebi. Mr. Kediezo is a fine gentleman.
No,
doing very. At least there was a Yamabua who
he's doing well. We had the opportunity to sit. We had the opportunity to sit one-on-one with Kediezo. You get to understand the vision. The things are
this thing. When you get opportunity to sit one-on-one with the former president, his excellent another Danko Akufo-Addo, convince us I'm telling you. But we saw where he sent
Ghana one who knows on the coin. On the coin.
Who can see a Jay Sports?
Now on the coin. Last part to me, upon some of our chairs said about to have phobia. I mean, Duke of as a chair.
Satan now who sky feel calm.
Also buy or man do so.
Executive support with the point.
Ya bocha arope be ba no nsia aro papa na transfer na de akede reda ma ya me show bibia o je pene hweda mu nyina ase ye be sen hia